Oh shit, boys! I almost forgot to put my camera on, but we're here.
You need to have a countdown with like countless crows and random sound effects.
Oh.
That's honestly not a bad idea.
Caw.
Yeah.
Caw.
Yeah.
That's actually easy to do if we just do caw.
Okay. You guys can't call me.
On the tempo of us saying caw, a different like Blizzard character appears. You see Zeratul's head and then Metzin's head.
Wait, I think I've configured my stream thing to be that we have to actually be in the Juicy Smoochie room, so I pranked us all, and I'll see you guys there.
Why?
So that we show up on stream while talking, dude. It's important.
Oh.
Almost as important as actually launching the restream chat so I can see what the chat is.
You were able to do that, but not actually transparent the chat. Amazing.
It's because YouTube doesn't like bullying.
Oh fuck, it's Balethal! 3!
Balethal.
Dude, you joined as we started the stream because we have enough people now. But I think we have more than that, so are we 4v4? What's going on?
It looks like Excalibur has no permissions here.
Well, I'm
he's just muted.
Yeah, dude, he's not server muted, it would be red.
I'm eating right now, so if you guys want to play without me for...
Oh, okay. Alright, let's see. Hello? Do you have permissions now? No? Okay.
Remember to mute the stream so I don't get you doubled.
W.
Myself doubled.
It wants you to switch to push to... Well, I'm not in push to talk, and I don't think most people are. Anyway.
Yeah, imagine being on push to talk.
Yeah.
It's more useful.
Yeah, push to mute, exact. Alright, are the four of us ready? Then we have me, Luciferius, Veek, and Kian.
And group select Q7.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
You, Kian? Call?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are we ready to go? I'm just confirming.
No, I think I need like another hour.
Alright, in that case I'm starting now. Dude, can we change the countdown to start at 3 seconds instead of 5? For immersion? Holy shit, we didn't desync.
Yeah, select larva, still blasted.
Aw, what an idiot, honestly. I really destroyed myself.
You fucked the game timer.
You fucked the game timer.
I didn't touch it, you fucked
it. It's now floating. It's just letting you know, dude, it's time. Did you know the time?
It's broken.
How did I not notice that before? That's funny.
It's been indented 3 inches.
You probably didn't reference the pointer or something.
I did. Any other theories?
I want to know why select larva is not working sometimes.
Yeah, there's a delay on selecting an add-on or a structure with an add-on too, so you're gonna have to do some testing later.
The egg for the drone can still morph other units.
It just has the buttons so that you can group select eggs and larvae, so...
Okay, cool.
I guess those just weren't hidden when Veek was doing his stuff.
Oh. Why is this showing?
I didn't actually try to build anything, so I didn't want to desync.
No, you wouldn't have. It's just like,
Wow, I clicked it without thinking, so good that we didn't desync. This is a new map.
Yeah, this is a Veek map. Direct your hate to him. I'll direct, something.
If anyone is used to quick casting from League of Legends or whatever other game degeneracy you're playing, then it's actually a config option now.
Yeah, so you can instantly issue orders. You can also toggle it for building, because obviously that's pretty disorienting for building.
Cool.
I am going to expand with only 2 Mavericks, so this should work out just fine. I'm also scouting, and I'm the only one.
A real lunatic would be if he had only quick place building, but not the quick casting.
See you, nerd! What'd you do?
Nothing.
You did something.
No.
You did. Are you using the special bus repo?
Yeah.
Well, what could that be? Because you must have done something. You're the only one who dropped.
Rip.
Here, I'll move down a slot now. I don't like that position very much for the strat I wanted to do.
What's run?
The middle slots, the middle players, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes from top to bottom.
Yeah, makes sense.
So it's the least confusing, even though I'd probably prefer...
Well, I was thinking that maybe like the first two might be the outer lying or something, but I wanted to confirm. I didn't really think you had done that.
I thought about it, but it would be confusing.
Well, I think Starlight Station by Balethal still, or maybe it doesn't anymore, but it had
No,
an
I
issue.
stole my slot key and fixed it.
Owned! Dude, no, he... Oh, he made
There
you
you go.
Terran, though. That was a disrespect. So did you make sure you were launching in the right repo? and all
Yeah,
that?
I pulled special bus. And I launched.
Oh, did you not have
before,
that
too.
pulled before?
No, it was correct.
It's milestone.
What's up, dude?
Bill, what are you doing here?
Dude, he's here. He's one of our biggest fans. Well, let's hope you don't do the same thing that you did, because that would be silly.
I didn't do anything.
You must have, literally
Your
must
fault.
have done something.
No, you desynced me.
Yeah, true.
Your fault.
It was the leaderboard, obviously.
You cheater.
This is actually the
Fuck
first
up
public
the file
Fraudarchy with
and
MBS, so we were worried that some commands would desync, and we didn't really do much testing, honestly. We didn't do any multiplayer testing at all. So welcome to the extended testing session of Fraudarchy, because I just remembered we did fucking nothing.
Oh, see ya.
Oh, did somebody desync?
No, somebody left the Discord.
Oh, it was Milestone. He's muted but watching. So he must be watching the stream instead. I'm spinning. We call this the 10C seer.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Dude, he even did a little spin and delayed me. Like less than a half a second, so. Fired.
Yeah, I was definitely running the wrong build.
What'd you say?
I was definitely running the wrong build, because this one doesn't have quick casting.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can correct that next time if you don't mind, since we...
Yeah, I don't want to. It's just annoyance for me, but I don't want to drop you guys.
Well, yeah, once again, fail to complete the game would be ownage. Slowly building the necessary muscle memory. Very slowly.
Feels really weird when I issue a command and it doesn't work.
It does. You're just not quick anymore. You're slow. Slow casting. This is the Zero Vespian strat, guys. Taking this one out of the OG playbook. Pretending that I can only harvest gas for...
Oh shit, I can see the amount of time it takes to build something.
Yeah, with DF's epic clock icon, dude. Colon, nice clock, colon. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, does this mean in a future birthday map we're gonna get a clown clock?
I hope so. I fucking hope so, dude. I mean, maybe that would be his birthday. I'll prank him, and he's obviously gonna watch this, so hi DF. But I'll prank him by requesting it for somebody else's birthday, not use it, and then use it on his birthday. Ooh, I hit some nice lag. Who did that? Was that you, Veek?
No.
Yeah, it was calling him.
Was you. Was you.
Well, I agree. The answer to most questions is ooh or you, depending on your accent and heritage.
So there was a insane bug.
Mm-hmm. You guys are gonna like this
Larvas?
one.
They were inverted. So basically, larval colonies were the fastest, and sires were the slowest.
Mm-hmm. I think I explained that on a stream earlier. Oh fuck!
That's pretty good.
Get
So you
him!
just prank yourself by upgrading your structure.
Oh, his 2 armor is too much! Just kidding, I executed him. No! Veek, why did you fix this? Oh, never mind, he died. Oh, fuck, there's more!
Your forces
Help.
are under attack.
Anybody helpers? Any helpers here? I'm getting helped by the AI. Please send women.
Your forces are under attack.
Why? I don't have any.
You're gonna need to get somebody.
I've just now got some units on the way.
Alright, well. I only have bio and they have a single vulture, so I'm dead. Oh, never mind. They're doing some interesting moves.
Base is under attack.
Oh, now I'm getting Zerg here.
Just running in a circle.
Hey, Hydras. Help. My single Hydra enemy.
Many Hydras.
Alright.
Epic. I'm trying to get Cyprians. Watch out, those guys have 2 armor!
Your forces are under attack.
What, the Goliaths?
Yeah. Obviously, it's making them impossible to kill.
Oh, good. Just build units and deal damage.
Base is
Armor
under
means
attack.
nothing.
Beak is lying.
I'm getting fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's Harakan, or if you've got an accent, it's Harakmed.
How did you fucking go for the risky expansion without army and
I'm fine, dude. I only lost like 5 SUVs. And by 5 I mean 10, and by SUV I mean Mason.
Yeah, but if I would also been attacked, then we would just fucking die.
What do you mean?
AI isn't smart.
Why would they attack
They
you?
wouldn't be able to. Yeah, obviously.
What? You didn't help me, it was Kian. Don't lie. Don't try to take credit.
No, I am below you.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, this fraud Sunday is getting a little too spicy.
Yeah, I don't know. Vic started this off by complaining about me.
Hey, you can't attack my base that has no units in it.
Who said that? Oh fuck! I'll also send all my units away. Don't worry, Kian.
You don't need units to win. You just need all the resources.
Yeah, I'm just gonna harvest all the resources on the map, guys. Don't mind me.
Hey, are you also having to hit your select larva key twice sometimes?
Yep, it's a bug.
Your forces are under
I don't know what
attack.
causes it.
Hey, look, some skiff reporters are killing my Mason who's trying to expand. Very rude. Send another one.
Eggs also have boosted command cards when you like are in the sub menu and you have eggs selected.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Like I said earlier, or yeah, we just didn't do very much testing.
Use this command again is without quick testing, so it's
Kian, if you can move. Oh no, I think I have this actually.
While your shaman just runs into the enemies and stops healing your
Yeah, there's no problem there. Has nothing to do with my terrible micro, I promise.
overlock the roll.
Your forces are
My
under
lack of
attack.
terrible micro? True.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
know.
Thank you, Smoochie.
Like micro at all.
I was literally micro, so
Your forces are
maybe if
under
you
attack.
fixed it so that my command cards don't break, that would help.
They don't for most humans.
Now, if you select an add-on, there's a delay before you can actually use the add-on in multiplayer. I don't know why.
I'm waiting. Where they at? Fight for freedom.
still adapting to this new control scheme, but I do feel like I'm playing a lot better now. I got some practice
Your
in.
forces are under attack.
Seems like they're planning a strike.
The strike.
Yeah. Workers think they have rights or something.
Luciferius has reported a bug.
Your forces
Did he
are under
crash?
attack.
No.
Oh.
The Terran Treasury just has the passive button for Solarian.
It
It
should
says
have
that
a
it can-
button, pretty sure.
Yeah. So it says that it can produce stewards,
Useful.
but it can't.
Well, that's just the game reminding you that you should build Solarians, obviously.
As a Terran.
Yeah.
And also to remind your brothers now, like, build Solarians, even though we don't have a prison
Your
zone.
forces are under attack.
Yeah, it's a really big oversight, honestly. Oh my fucking god. Dude, a man just wants to take every expansion on the map. Why can't you let him?
Why did you take
Help!
4?
I'm being eaten! Oh look, there's an Oth still left.
Like
Isn't
a
that
personal
epic?
problem.
I wonder why he never took the bottom of the expansion. Below it. Immediately below it.
Because I didn't see that expansion, obviously.
Oh.
Maybe it should have been revealed. Even though it
was
is.
for
It is!
No.
Yes!
At least I get to mass select an Oth still left. Oh fuck! Help.
Hybrids are so trashed here, why am I using them?
You were very excited to be able to spam them, I think.
Yeah, I mean, these are 20 more trashed.
I'm getting Vithralist.
Do you have air units?
Yes. That's why I'm getting Vithralist.
Oh, I thought you were just being smished. Oh! It's not the icon, it's just the icon wasn't removed, basically, that's all. So the string is wrong. That's the only thing that you have to worry about. No, my worker! Don't Vithralisk my worker, you piece of shit. Dude, I need that.
I need help.
Okay, I'll try. Where? Ping?
My third.
Sending units, but I'm also getting owned. So.
No, wait, what? The Architect's
Your forces are under attack.
weapon tooltip refers to the monogram.
Not enough minerals.
Some string probably got deleted. That's usually what that means. It's
Yeah.
pretty unfortunate though, because it means I have to go fucking track it down.
Add-on
It'll
complete.
take 8 years.
Yeah, so yeah, that's probably what happened. It was a bunch of or a bunch of strings are fucked because they're offset.
Yeah. I don't know what it would be though. It's nothing that I'm seeing, so I'm trying to hold this ramp here, so you won't get flanked by the north. I don't know if that's actually enough though. You're pretty far away from my units.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
No! My shaming. His status will not be operational for long.
Your forces are under attack.
There you go. Fuck him up, dude.
Can you help me reinforce this bridge?
Yeah. I can certainly try.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, I was trying to repair that, but it didn't work.
Get destroyed.
Your forces are
That does seem to be what's happening. I made the AI too good.
Always get by your own petard.
Hard? I think it's good. It's GG's on our end, unless you guys can bail us out down there.
I'm being forward.
I'm slowly chipping away at them, but I lost a lot of workers, so I definitely do not have the momentum or anything. And I lost all my units north of your third.
I'm gonna have more units very soon. I just need a second to get them online.
Yeah, I'm smashing this paladin who is somehow still viable without the E. Now I'm saying. I have to defend my nat again. Give me some of that natty ice. I cannot help you. I have Zerg in my base. Oh my Zerg! If you can send your new units south of my bridge.
Nope. I got 3-birded.
3-bird. The solo. Wait, what killed you anyway?
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, 3-bird. Oh, Todd need Tyrannus.
Dude, I got Nidus Raj.
They're here? Oh my god!
I'm dead.
Nice hives, by the way. That looks really good.
Yeah, I was able to produce something, but no. I lost all my workers.
What's that overlay effect on minerals? It was... Oh, it's still there. That's boosted resource region. I should have not been so greedy.
So fix some bugs, well.
Yeah, while we're dying to Zerg here, you'll fix some.
I didn't have units or income or nothing.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah? Don't you think you should fix that?
I can.
Why?
Because you didn't help me.
What do you mean? I literally spammed units above your base,
Thanks?
and then they
I
died.
went for like the Reekus strategy and got nothing from it.
I got money from it.
No, you didn't use
I did.
the money at all. You did.
I got a lot of money, and then the money ran away, or the money ran out because I lost to my workers. Because you didn't help me, Zeke.
I
You
helped
fucking
you.
idiot, honestly.
You.
Can I have some gas sink? I have 1,000 gas. My Koras is taunting me by attacking my fucking workers like a piece of shit. Stop tickling me!
And someone left when he said it.
It was Excalibur.
Cannot create more you.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't get that. Dude, I can prank AI by attacking a captaincy, or attacking my own unit instead of attacking the enemy. It's like Warcraft 3. God damn. That's it. Well, I can scan your base while you die, Luciferius. There you go.
Oh, nice. That'll help.
I can't create scanners, so that's pretty good.
Cannot create more.
I can't create the scanners. There we go.
Energy.
My
haven't
scanner
seen
is
it.
getting more energy because Kian's killing units around it. That's pretty helpful, actually.
Can't create more you is something we haven't seen for a
Not
while, I
enough
think.
energy.
Well, they had 3 Zerg, I think.
Yeah. Too many Zerg is a bad
They
time.
had 3 Zerg, and we had 3 or 2 Zerg. So 2 Zor, 2 Zerg. Coincidence? You can't leave the game.
Quickly check. I literally have no units.
Yeah,
Nothing.
you should fix
Not bad.
that, obviously.
Shut up.
That's right, just fix
Not
it.
even use the consoles.
Energy.
It's like the only way I
Not
could.
enough.
Oh my god, they actually took the
Cheating.
space. I love that they are expanding again now. I'm glad I fixed those issues. Oh, they killed my scanner. I can't spy on them anymore. If it ends this way, let it end with Vithrilisks. They're here. No, not Sovereigns.
All up to you, kid.
Yeah, good luck, dude.
Get annihilated.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
The Sovrelets are in, dude. The tier 3 has been activated. We should, Veek, we should get Sovrelets to kite towards low HP units if they have good HP, because that means that they're more likely to proc the corpse revive, because the units are likely to die. That's a big brain strat, I think.
Oh shit, the Sovrelets are taking over.
To make them try to work.
Oh my god, they are. Well, prepare for some more lag, boys. I can't
Should I
tell
do-
if it's
should I
Sovraleth
bother with
performance
doing
or if
fixes
it's
now,
the...
so we replace the plugin, or do we just run into it?
No. What bugs did you fix? Did you fix like the slow add-on and slow larva?
Slow add-on and larva, but it will take a second.
Yeah. Hey, at least Kian's showing off the new Spore Colony anus animation. That's helpful. It's kind of wacky that the only tier 3 unit that we saw so far was the Sovraleth.
Yeah, we see it like every game.
Yeah, they were... Oh, there's a Pazuzu.
Yeah, I don't know if they even fucking create a picture for this thing. Might be some fun.
If they even what?
Did they create a kiss records at all? Handle requests properly?
Well, yeah, they are a little bit less common. Like, it's a little bit less common for them to handle requests like Zoryustalith into Ultra Core. I haven't seen an Ultra Core in a long time from AI. So you might be right. We'll chill in the menu while we wait for Veek to fix some bugs. And I will go get some...
Well, it's probably that they're too good at spending money now, and they never have the money to build more expensive units.
No, because that's what priority system is supposed to handle.
Before I actually go, I should fix this string thing. I want to make sure.
And they did build like Pazuzas and things, so pretty sure they can handle
True.
it.
Bazuzas are expensive. Especially if you build...
Wait,
like,
what
the
was... Yeah, Baleoth,
production
what were you
facility.
concerned about exactly?
I was saying maybe the
something?
reason that they don't build those units is because they're expensive, and maybe the AI is not saving up money enough to actually build them.
Yeah, well, units don't have any change in priority. They're all requested the same priority, I think.
Yeah, but they were able to build Pazuzu. It's just not like a kiss records.
Yeah, but I think that higher prio units should probably have higher tier units probably should have higher priority. Like maybe we can do some more complicated thing where we check how much income they have or something, or if they have like a... I guess if they're under attack, then maybe the priorities should be level so that they just spend whatever money they have to get immediate defense. But if they're not under duress, then they probably should save up money for higher prio units. And there probably should be higher prios for the units if they're not under attack, basically. I think we can do that just by specifically checking for the attack waves, right? Like if it's an attack wave based request, we can increase the priority of, like add like there's some sort of additive value or something that adds like plus 20 to Penumbra and plus 10 to Pazuzu and stuff.
How much work would it be to do something like check what armor class the attacking unit is, and then highly prioritize something with a opposing damage type?
Oh, I guess that would be better for defense stuff. Like if it wouldn't just be armor class, it would also be like, is it an air unit or something?
I forgot about checking damage types in AI targeting. So
Oh, yeah. There you go. So the AI will destroy us even better? Is that what you're saying? We didn't just get fucking
only AI
annihilated?
targeting.
Ah, yes. Okay.
So now... to fix the
Yeah, so I'm looking into where the strings go wrong exactly. I'll jump into the test map to do that. No, I didn't want that. I wanted resources. There we go. So, if it's broken for Architect...
My pain is your success.
You're goddamn rigged it is. Bear? Alright, so again, we're looking for dispersive salvo. Oh no, we're looking for... Is that what they're... Yeah, that is it. Okay. So let's check the gateway command card. Warp and Ecclesiast is fine. So it's something pretty tight within this range that was erased. Or it's just been broken for a while, I don't know. Ray of Agony is fine. I think Phase Blaster is Vassal. No, it's Pulse Blaster. Phase Blaster must be... That's Phase Cannon. Phase Blaster? That's Prismatic Blaster. Astral Blaster? What else could it be? Manifold? Is this Phase Blaster? It is, and we found it, and it's fine. So literally, just Dispersive Salvo is broken. I wonder if that means Lobotomy Mine is broken for Eidolons? Well, they're just never actually working, so...
That just sounds like random strings got corrupted or something,
No.
rather than...
It wouldn't be like that. Let me check the... Yeah, everything below it is fine too, so it's literally just been... It's that one string has been broken or something, so I'd have to go into Units, and then go into Weapons, and then find Dispersive, and then set the string to the right thing.
I'm pushing to GPTP, you can compile. And...
Yeah, I'm going to have to recompile the EXE anyway, because I have to fix a few issues that were reported already. I mean, I don't have to, they're just UI, but...
Yeah, I don't know if we should waste time over UI stuff, like visual stuff. But it's your choice.
I'm removing the icon from the treasury. Yeah, I won't bother pushing this to Special Bus. Let me just pull for here and compile. Of course, there's a conflict in button says. What did I even change? I don't even get it. Can I take incoming? I have button set, current button set ID as unit ID hatchery. Oh, it replaces if mixed or something? Which one is the right one? Is it the one that replaces the mixed variable?
No, mixed was not existent before, so
Okay.
it should have it.
Oh, mixed is the new thing then.
Looks like this for me. I don't know, what did you do?
Replace with buttons. Okay, then this one. Why does it? It's so stupid. It says current hours, but it's actually yours, and incoming theirs. Because I guess I'm popping it from the stash, and that's why it thinks that. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
All right, how do I accept the merge? Hit that button that says accept merge, probably.
You do
No.
git message, like merge.
Mixed is an undeclared identifier. Honestly, let me just get reset. And then I can pull. Okay, that way I don't have any issues. I didn't even recall making changes to that file, so that's really weird. But software is not functional. No, this is not where I want to be. All right, boys, I'm gonna send another plugin up to the Special Bus repo, and I will also post it in the chat, the Fraud Knights chat, so that you can grab it from there if you prefer. P. Put that.
You don't update the exe.
No, and plugins. Let me check my config to make sure it's correct. True. Oh yeah, we didn't fix timer, but that's okay. It only tilts you anyway. Are you ready to play, Balethal?
Did you push on the because I don't have anything?
I don't know if I really want to play, to be honest.
No?
No, I'm a bit tired today.
Oh, okay. I was about to offer to observe one while you play, but that also works.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm rehosting. Should we play on the same map again? Give Veek another test? What do you guys think?
I'm done.
One didn't go that well. Maybe not.
I'm done with playing more.
No, I meant on the same map, Kian, that we just played.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to try a different position, I can change up to the top slot again.
I'll go bottom, I guess.
You're gonna get bottomed?
Brutalized. I'm gonna go get some water, actually, baby.
gonna see if I can execute my Zerg opening better this time.
I'm back. We ready to get crack-a-lackin', as nobody says anymore?
Hey man, that's still on some DVD somewhere.
That is true. Vicanator, are you here?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Lose.
What'd you say?
Let's win.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Let's
Nah,
get
let's lose.
threed.
Oh shit, we're winning because I'm Protoss.
Is this race?
The hardest race, and it's now even harder. I don't know if you were here for this Palathal, but wait, what? When did I react to the comment on that video? I think it was off stream. There was a comment from somebody with a ghost portrait, and he was like, "I don't get it," in reference to the title of the video. And somebody actually went through the trouble of explaining it to him, and I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, it's probably somebody who's just never seen competitive or anything.
Yeah. Dude, I'm kind of tempted to do something else that's also stupid, so hope you guys are ready.
Ready for stupid?
Mm-hmm. Never before tried strat right here.
So it's not a Star Sovereign rush.
No, I would be already gassing if that was it. I don't even know if you can do that now. It's actually, that would actually be really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Impossible.
Grid hotkeys are tripping me up.
Yeah, don't worry. I just had a tism fit too.
I play on them for more than a year probably.
Because this is not fully revealed, it's not actually known to me whether it's buildable or not. That's an intentional design choice, but then we boosted the visibility of it, and now it just looks funny.
For the geysers?
No, for any structure. Like, I can clearly see it's a cliff, but I still can't... I can still, like, issue a build order onto it.
Yeah, you can attempt to build on it.
You've not enough minerals.
I'm
Dude,
sure
imagine
they'll
my
fail,
first
but,
unit was a Cantavis. That would have been funny.
You've not enough minerals.
Just imagine.
Prepared for that Zethar core rush,
My
I
idea
guess.
was that you would be able to do it normally unless you have the quasi-fuck disabled. Since then it would be weird.
No, what I'm just saying is that when it's like over a cliff, that's the part where it's obviously wacky. To me, anyway.
We fight forever.
Well, because you can see that you can't build there, but then you can attempt to build there.
Yeah.
So,
So it shall be.
So, XD.
You've not enough.
Every 2 amaranths is
I'm
one
going
expansion
to
I didn't
really
take.
slow defend me.
You can't just say that. You're in the fucking corner, dude.
Yeah, that means it's easier to defend me for.
We fight forever.
For only one person who may have not decided to buy into this
By
strategy.
your will.
Oh, I made Urbo Vamla
We
instead of
fight
Spawning.
forever. Fountain
Why would you do that? Alright, Luciferius, you ready to fucking end this idiot? Whoever's there?
Not quite yet. I have some troops.
Yeah, alright. I'm getting some more troops and then I'll go after this rotation.
limitless.
And I hope to be able to expand behind this because I have not expanded.
that's what happens when you get very expensive units, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What you get out? From library run.
Mm-hmm.
I answer the summon. My blade must sing.
Those units are meant to be the same unit, like voice-wise, but it's probably a bit too jarring, if I had to guess. Alright, let's go, Lucy. I have 5 units and I'm still probably able to destroy them.
I'll be joining you in just a second.
Yeah, we're hitting the top right, guys, so... But if you attack somebody else, you'll delay their reinforcements, because they actually do defend each other now.
I wonder how good the Amaranths will be.
Well, they'll certainly be good at leaving my other units in the fucking dust, I'll tell you that much.
So it shall be.
Yeah, Atreus are pretty slow.
Yeah, it's alright, I'll mass up out of... behind them.
Bring me to
It's just like, if they don't have any air units, I don't actually need them, so...
Remember when Exitral costed like thousands of resources?
No, Iquare, why would you do this to me? Alright, I'm gonna tank. I'm fucking them, this guy. Oh my god, he two-shot me. Oh, this guy's dead. Unfortunately, he did kill 2 Amaranths.
Yeah, with my reinforcements, we should be able to wipe that flare.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, don't speak so quickly about Iquare there, buddy.
Yeah, Iquare's destroying you.
No, it's okay. We just pop this Nexus. We'll deal with the rest.
so it shall be.
Oh, he's got double. He's got double a Cantor. We just gotta pop the Nexus. Oh, triple. Dude, he's fucking microing us. Oh, that's a different player. Dude, they've got 2 Iquares. Guys, we have to kill these people. We can't allow 2 Iquares. Dude, that's scary.
It's too powerful.
There's 2. What if they have 3 Quare, dude? Then it really will be over.
Bring me to
Destroyed by 3. Oh god, that reminds me of work yesterday. I literally said, I bet this customer had better not 3 me, and thankfully he didn't, but I was really worried he would.
I answer the summon.
Well, he died and said again, so that was pretty good.
My blade must
Well,
sing.
and at least you blew up the expansion.
Yeah, that's definitely something. Although we did lose a lot of units. So.
Yeah.
Kian, did you manage to... Oh, you were with us too, right? So,
Yeah, my units got popped by Iquares.
yeah.
Iquare.
Alright, I'm gonna see what I can do about evening the
Whoa,
odds.
look at this brave explorer.
He's out. See ya! Basically, you probably canceled an egg and you get the larva back now instead of just losing it. So.
So it shall be. Bound by your will.
It's really psychotic that there's no visual read for Protoss units when they are...
Inspire me. Bring
Going in on this player.
Alright, when they're like low shields.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, like, what I would do is I would have, like, a shader that draws, like, a blue outline that's... The opacity is based on how much shields they have, but...
Yeah.
Obviously,
the
doing that in
larvas.
Brood War is
See the larva.
easier said than done.
He's wiggling.
Yeah, we don't really have opacity.
bound by your will.
Yeah.
Well, we would be able to do shader stuff if we hooked up some things, but yeah, it's like unit remapping or whatever. It's not going to be shader level.
Oh.
Right.
Well, if shader level is like, there's no shaders if you're doing CPU rendering. Shader is just like a fancy word for basically having programming on the CPU.
Yeah.
Can't believe he
It's-
just eats me every time.
It's just telling the GPU to run some code that changes some pixels usually.
What do you got?
After I built this extractor, my drone stopped harvesting from it. But it still shows that they're gathering on the command card.
Can you stop order them?
Yeah.
And then they work fine?
No.
Oh, you just can't harvest it at all. Is this a bug you've seen before, V?
What happened?
He's got a frozen geyser he can't harvest from. You said this at some point, I think.
Kill it and rebuild it.
Well, yeah, but you said that there was like this was something you expected, I thought. But you thought you had fixed it?
It happened to me once.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can hit the player again. He's just got a million fucking iQuares though. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I have the counter to iQuare! A unit on top of fucking water! What do you think your scarabs are, Jesus? I don't think so, buddy. Bye!
There's pretty big force here.
I'm gonna try to help you, Lucy, unless you can handle that. Oh, you can't. You have units that you're just not using them. Nope.
Learn to micro.
It's okay. He's probably macroing, unlike me.
Well, they won't be able to macro for very long if they destroy all those workers.
Oh shit!
My blade must sing.
Nice vassals. Hey, what the fuck?
The gods demand it. Limitless.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Prepared for another air.
I'll see if I can fuck him up. Look out, Veek, above you. There's a force setting the key in. You probably have to help him.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh my god, no. Oh.
Interminable. Bring me to bear. Falter not.
Fucking Cantors. Ah, that's not gonna help me at all.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Interminable. I answer the summon.
I keep killing a lot of these units,
Ceaseless motion.
so hopefully this works. Oh, you're getting on.
Stride.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can just station my units over here then and defend with reinforcements.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I made the mistake of switching to the grid hotkeys.
Yep. And it's gonna fuck you up,
Glorious death.
for sure.
Ceaseless motion.
I'm being
Get practice
zerged.
with them.
You took a very interesting... Oh, you have nothing at home. That's fine.
Engage the enemy.
Guys, we were supposed to win this one?
You got a very successful early attack, and then it just kind of fell apart after that.
In stride.
Engaged.
Yeah, Red's sending a ton of units over here. I'm owning him, but
In stride.
he just keeps coming.
Ian, help.
Oh,
Everything. I already did.
To another glorious death.
above or below me?
Below you.
He's below.
Okay.
I answer the summon. Inspire me. Ceaseless motion.
This really sucks that I just lost that.
Have engaged the enemy.
To another glorious death. Inspire me. Interminable. Inspire
Your
me.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
I answer the summon. Again bound by your will.
Y-Quares, Hydralisks.
Your warriors have engaged.
That's what I'm calling fraudulent.
Again. The procession.
Your warriors have engaged.
I'm getting simulacrid, honestly.
Oh yeah, Truce is not necessarily the best thing against.
Oh, they don't have much health left. It's just stupid.
You just keep distracting.
Bound by your will. Falter not.
But you know what's really good against them is actually if you have enough Gladiuses, they just all die.
Yeah. I was thinking about it.
It doesn't even matter if they split because the projectile just
Yeah, just like, oh, a new target that I can hit. Bye.
Gods demand it. My blade must sing. The gods demand it.
I'm getting I-Quared.
Y-Quare?
Bring me to bear.
It's alright, you got that guy.
Bound by your will.
I definitely feel like I've fallen off. In terms of the units that I have. No, the Zealot and Templar deaths are not player colored, although that would probably help with visibility. It's an idea I had a while ago.
Oh my god, they have so many units.
Zerg here!
All reason probably is that they are all defending one place. We are not attacking, like most of us are not attacking.
Nope.
Well, yeah, we've been on the back foot for most of this.
Bring me to bear.
I'll see if I can push. Since I have a reasonable army.
I just got Gorga Cord.
I've attacked a couple of times. Every time.
Use
I've
your
done
fucking
it.
taluses, they can attack up. Yeah, eat that piece of shit. Sorry, I was too busy excitedly casting the action there.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You require more Vespian gas. You require more Vespian gas. Your warriors have engaged.
Oh my I-Quare, what are you doing over here, buddy? This is not how you mine minerals.
So it shall be.
Well, you heard the lore about them being mining bots at some point, and
I would believe it with this company.
Yeah, I'm getting Zerg here.
Ah,
According to the way we've
shit.
written the lore for this faction, they know how to mine better than you do.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You require more Vespian gas.
It's gonna be a while before I have anything that can handle this. Well, I can defend, but I can't attack out at all, unfortunately.
because every time you do, they just end up attacking and shit.
Ah.
Alright, it's wiggling time.
It might actually be wiggling time, to be honest.
We fight forever. We fight forever. Inspire me.
Like a minute, maybe a bit longer.
By your
Oh my god.
bring me to bear.
Dude, if he was smart, he would just never attack, ever. Hey! Ian, you're attacking my guy with a drill. No, you died. You must have, like, hit the E key or something. Oh my god!
I'm enjoying your composition. We gonna take Roster?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna die before I can even deploy my super weapon.
Hopefully we can at least smash the fucking red guy because he's...
I can't. I'm getting smashed by the red guy, actually. Funny you say that.
Yes, he's all over the place, so if we can smash him, it will be great.
How would you like me to smash him when he's killing me?
It's a we, as I and Kian.
Oh, that's not what I heard you say.
No?
We, as in all of us. Yes.
I'm getting Cabbalisted. The fraud clave. How do you think?
Yeah,
What do you think about the new overlay or whatever? For oh, this is perfect, guys. Check it. Oh no, they fucking empowered it. No help. Death.
What was
A
that?
powerful unit.
What do you think?
Oh,
I fucking spent 1,800 gas on this thing and I don't even get it. This is bullshit. I'm dead. Nice Tarasques. Now I'm spectating you and criticizing you for your lack of micro because I'm dead.
Because your ally died, like, quickly. And then
Well,
you
hey,
cut
we
off
held out
yourself.
for about 15 minutes, but yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, he only just died because he lost his fucking last fulcrum as it was hovering over my base.
Yeah, but he wasn't really able to do anything.
I like the million ecclesiasts. That's very nice.
Yeah. No one will ever die because everyone will always have shields.
Yeah. Psycho strat, honestly. All the Acantors.
we lost everything.
Yeah, and? Oh wait, dude, he kept his command set. He actually outlived me, technically. Didact!
Well, the problem is the red guy was able to, like, at the same time defeat us and defeat you, so...
He wasn't alone, it was mostly Acantors all game, to be honest. That's my point of view.
Wigglehead Raptors.
Ooh! They've been stasis. Yeah, the Kabbalist doesn't get revealed if it gets a killing blow. It's a unique passive too. But that might just end up being a mechanic for everything. Ah, permanently cloaked Rakuten. That's not cloaked.
Wait, what? What did you say?
I was saying that maybe that should just be a rule in general. But I guess it's really hard to track killing stuff if it's low damage, so also maybe not. Yeah, there's a lot of the cloak bug stuff happening over here.
I think we lost.
You think?
Yeah.
Do you see the minimap? I don't see most of it.
Well, I didn't lie.
Aborted Lardison. Yeah, Lakizalisk is not cloaked. Lakizalisk is burrowed. It's different.
No, it's not. What? I'm getting... Oh, okay, those are just leaving.
What? Will I?
Okay.
Death. What were you trying to say that I'll see?
I guess the fraud clave was in the frauds group. Force.
Yeah, it's appropriate.
Oh, my back.
That's how I feel after carrying and still losing. You can't XT that. It's illegal according to Deputy. What do you mean? I did. Imagine saying
Ground library is not viable early on. It requires
literally
so
did the
many features.
most damage out of anybody who attacked, and was made sure that the Nexus went down to massively delay the fucking Acantor spam that did kill us, but would have killed us faster if I didn't do that. So
Yeah, I wouldn't
No.
say that was the problem.
yeah, I actually was able to use them pretty well.
The
It's
library
just
was actually pretty effective.
I think
yeah.
what the biggest issue is probably that I didn't realize that the base to my south was as close as it was, and if I had taken that instead of the base to the north, then I
You
probably would have
lost
been.
so many workers.
I wouldn't have. The thing is that I didn't lose the workers until it was already over. The issue is that if I had taken the base to the south, then I would have had my forces generally protecting an area that's closer to Luciferius, and so we would have been able to collaborate more in the defense. I don't know if it really would have made an ultimate difference because we just weren't particularly proactive.
Well, the forward one has more resources. Choice.
Yeah, there's double gas in the forward one. I mean, I didn't really internalize that. I just forgot that there was the third was there at all, honestly, until halfway through, and then I realized, oh yeah, I can take a third safely. But if I had taken the double gas as my third instead, then I probably wouldn't have been split so far, because I was constantly shuffling defense forces from the north to the south to defend myself
So
and
the
Lucy.
safe base is not only more back in the map, it's also closer to your ally.
I guess some people will probably think that you just repeated exactly what I said. I would never say that, Veek. Except that is what happened. Owned. Alright, what are we playing next? We still have 4 people? You guys still good to redo? Remake?
Let's do this.
Fight these
We're gonna have at
fuckers?
least
Times the charm.
Rematch and get destroyed again.
Yeah. Let's see what other maps we have. I haven't completed a 4-player map yet, so...
I was trying to do fast 3-colony spawning pool rush, and then tech it into Lyralisks.
Yeah, the Lyralisks are actually sleeper effective, to be honest. The fact that they do their bounce attack, and we also buffed bouncing this patch, so it doesn't get reduced as much for each damage. So, despite their sprite being so fucking ugly, they are pretty effective.
It's the best sprite in the game. I don't know what you're saying.
It's tons of issues. Not just in terms of how visually it looks. It's also there's just fucking holes in it. There's dead pixels floating around. It's a disaster.
Wiggles, dude. It's the best.
Yeah, well, by that logic, every air unit in the game, besides heavy ships, they're the best.
Yeah, you degraded all of the air units because they don't wiggle now, so it's...
Wow. I mean, wiggle as in bob up and down, dude. They all do that, besides Minotaurs and shit.
But they wiggled even more before.
Yeah.
Only the ones that
Zerg
actually
ones.
had animations. All right, let's...
The fucking jitterers.
What if the Lyralisk got a tier 3 morph where it had after image wiggles?
Yeah, of course. It does nothing else. There's no difference. It's actually actively worse statistically, but it does wiggle, so it's good for a meme.
It has
Projectiles, as
Templar after images that wiggle.
as the projectile is traveling, it also wiggles left and right. And it deals damage to everything that it touches.
Yeah, you have a
Just wiggle.
strafing projectile.
Yeah.
You gotta dodge it, bro.
I'm getting arrested!
I thought you were above the law.
Yeah, what now?
I am. That was a fire engine. It was here to stop Ahmed from burning my chicken or something. Are we ready to smash these idiots?
Yeah.
I can't wait to win this mission so that when we win, we can say, oh, it was the map, guys.
Time to build only Hurricanes.
Yeah, you are Terran now. Dude, I got
You just
Protoss.
tell Veek he's
Ah,
gonna
Lucifer.
reach so that we can win.
What was I dropped? What did I do?
You didn't do it right or something, I don't know.
Did you make sure to put the plugins
How
in
do
the
I
right
get
folder?
the box spot?
Yeah, the only thing I did differently was restart the game.
How do I get a box spot on this map?
I don't know. Did you restart the game again, Lucifers? Just
No,
now?
let me do that.
I guess I'll do that too.
I don't know. Like the restarting the game thing shouldn't be happening anymore since we fixed the memory leak. But
Well, I did that. I restarted so I didn't have the grid hotkeys.
oh yeah. Well, that shouldn't. That obviously shouldn't desync because that's a client-side config stuff.
Well, if it would desync, we would have way more desync.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no reason for that to be an issue. All right, let's try this again. Veek trying to backspot so he doesn't have to play the game. SMH, my
I hold
head.
it for respawn.
You have to play the game.
No, I just don't want to play as the front line.
Don't want to play the game? That's what I said.
No, I want to play air. So obviously, I would prefer the back spot.
No. You just have less distance to fly, dude. It's actually a good thing.
Clearly, you just don't appreciate the satisfaction of being thrashed by 4 AI at the same time.
It's pretty satisfying for me. I'm conflicted because obviously I made these guys. It's like seeing your kids grow up, except you fucking hate them and want them to die. But they won't die. They're too good. I'll just let that one hang in the air, I guess.
The hyperbolic time chamber.
Is that for Pokemon or?
Dragon Ball Z.
That is true, actually. I wonder if that was a translation error for hyperbaric. It makes me think.
Maybe I just said it wrong.
No, hyperbolic is like.
Is it really hyperbolic?
Well, hyperbaric is like when you're trying to go diving or something. So.
Right, it's like super high pressure is hyperbaric. Whereas hyperbolic is just a graph that increases very fast.
Yeah. Time moves in mysterious ways.
Probably just means that it, like, the time is faster. Hyperbolically, so by a lot.
Ah, that could be.
It's a bit of a stretch of the word, but could be done.
Anime! Dude, Dragon Ball Z
should have just called it
is
temporal chamber or something.
Nah, dude. Dragon Ball Z is like... If you ever actually watch Dragon Ball Z, it's just full of insanity. Like, when they... just all of the... I don't get... Like, it's just an anime thing, I think, when they just, like, cut to reaction shots of the characters. Like, something will happen or somebody will say something, and the characters will just go, ah! And it's just...
It's way worse in Dragon Ball Z than anything else, and there's a reason for it.
Okay.
It's because they were making the anime at the same time the manga was being created.
Yeah.
But the anime was going through the manga too fast, so they needed to slow it down. And
so they just add filler with, like, reaction shots?
Reaction shots and people, like, saying really stupid shit to each other and saying one-liners and shit.
Anime though,
yeah, but it's way worse in Dragon. Like, there is probably tens of hours of just that in Dragon Ball Z.
Jesus.
There's like whole episodes that are just that. Like the Goku Frieza fight takes an eternity because like they just drag it out because they're like, well, they're not finished with the next arc yet, and we don't want to start it until like they're finished with it. So we just need to drag out this one fight into like 12 episodes.
Reasonable.
Because like in the manga, it's not nearly like that, or not nearly as long and not nearly as much stupid shit.
How do I exit my base in this map? Oh, I go to the right.
Thinking you would exit your base.
I do aspire to do that one day.
How may I help?
I have my first unit, and it is Architect.
You have not enough minerals.
I don't have enough gas for that one either. No, not again. No, thank you.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
We're going in a second.
I have 2 architects, so yeah. You're on my side, Kian, so we'll go together.
Okay.
Just, you have 3 gateways into robotics authorities in one base.
Yeah, you some kind of noob? You don't know how to spend money?
That is how new.
Oh, that's pretty short-lived plan because you'll just not have income, you will die.
What are you talking about? I have so much money right now. I can almost afford another architect.
Oh, is every production you're having active? It's not. Get better.
They just finished.
Needs
Obviously.
more expansions.
No. This is the perfect number of expansions.
Oh,
But
perfect.
you do have the perfect number of architects. It's 3. Stop building another one.
Oh, nice bridge, by the way.
How did you manage that one?
Yeah, I told it like, I said about, I was talking about like 3 times. Was never fixed.
Oh yeah, this is Balefall's mod. Honestly,
I need detection quick.
why?
Cabalists.
Where are
And
they?
they have nothing but scribes.
Well,
They have air units, but that will never detect Cabalists.
I hope you remember this moment, since you were the one to ask for, or to advocate the change of removing detection from defense. Hey, how did my units die? What the fuck?
They suddenly had like 3 times as many units.
I see that. No, they're fighting towards me.
Help.
I cannot help you. I'm losing architects to mutilisks.
Help is for the fortunate.
Yeah, and what do you think I have? A fortune?
Only a wealth of enemies at your doorstep.
Wait, you moved Artisans forward?
Yeah.
Vespene gas.
That makes them way more spammable than they were. Maybe that's good.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't really. It depends on if you decide to build forges, which cost gas. I
Well,
increase
if
the
you commit
cost.
to the strategy, it's way more spammable. But you don't get them by default.
Yeah. Well, they always had the forge requirement, so. Alright, we'll see if I can't defend myself.
Fuck off! Jesus. Fucking
Wait, he
fuck.
really only had a single Kabbalist, and he really killed them?
Yeah, what would I be able to do if it one-shots every ground unit that I have?
I like the way you framed that, as if you had many ground units. That was a pretty good one.
That's called to have a single zealot.
Shall not have a single gateway. Which I
The
don't.
only cost of minerals in your limiting factor is probably gas if you're going air, so.
No! I have to pick up.
Oh, well, that's a noob alert.
Ah, Jesus. Well, you don't have your faction active, so.
When Veek gets tilted, his English really goes down the shitter.
I'm trying to be focused on the game because I'm losing everything constantly. They're harassing me like crazy. I had an Ichor in my second, now I have a Vassal in my main.
Well, one of those is way more dangerous. And it's obviously Vassal.
Now I already lost everything because I was constantly cycling them between my bases because of the Cabalists. But
Yeah.
just that.
When did you notice the Kabbalist? It feels like you should have had time to get a forge down. But
Yeah,
if
I
it
got
was
it,
like
but it
already in
took a
your base,
while.
then it's more
Yeah,
understandable.
I noticed it when it killed my first strike.
Oh.
So you noticed it when
How
he was
would I
doing-
notice him if he's invisible, though?
Well, you can see the structures. I thought you saw them. Like, there's only 2 units they can build with those structures at the beginning of the game, so if you see the prostration stage, you basically know.
See, we haven't scouted them at all. Nobody did.
Yeah, but you were attacking, so or you were moving out, so I thought you saw it.
Just nothing. I'm done. So you just can't go around this spot. You have to go around.
No, you could have. You just needed to scout. None of us did. I didn't scout because I'm on the back line. I don't know why the front... I mean, Keaton's probably just busy doing other shit. And you are the front line, so it was actually your responsibility, man. Holy shit! I'm actually going to build a shield battery! Listen, dude, you wanted to go air, but, I mean, maybe I want a free Anthelion at the beginning of the game. Doesn't mean we get what we want. Dude, you can't just put this here and taunt me. What the fuck?
Why is the Zerg Othstelith named Alternate Commander?
That's his player name. The AI have random player names, basically.
Oh shit.
And they're based on their personality, so they're not actually entirely random.
Threebird.
Yeah.
Why is he named Threebird?
Instead of Freebird?
Get 3-birded?
Yeah, Threebird is like the ones that are. Some of them are really obvious. It's like, oh, Threebird. I wonder if he's fucking air. But
Maybe, you know. Might
oh,
be.
recharge shields. Using the lag to keep myself alive. Who's lagging?
Someone's trying to figure out where to go.
Yeah, basically.
15 probes in front. 14.
Why do you have so few?
13.
Stop losing them. What are you doing? You're supposed to make that number go up, dude. Did you know?
No, I just learned.
Sorry, we all
Cannot
learn.
create for you.
What? I have fucking 6 combat units, bro.
11.
Okay, you know what? Something's fucked. There's no reason it should not be able to create everything.
No, there's absolutely a reason, and it's called multiple Zerg AI. We have 1 Protoss, and I think the rest are Zerg, or what? Yeah, there's 3... Oh no, it's 2 Protoss. Can you maybe defend yourself?
I'm trying. Yeah, 11.
Good job. That's an increase. That's in the right direction.
They wanted to play aggressive and I couldn't because they were aggressive. Like they constantly send just like 1 unit to main, one unit to the north.
It's a good strat, isn't it?
Main.
Don't you think?
Well, that's called... Oh, wait. Photon cannons don't detect anymore, so yeah, you're just fucked.
Yeah, well, he actually has to scout such a gas-intensive strat. Oh, did we ever fix the CCMU thing? Oh, I'm getting arrested. Oh yeah, it looks like we did fix that. Good job, Vic.
You're getting crowed on Twitch.
I don't.
I did get crowed by somebody. I couldn't look fast enough. I was too busy trying to CCMU myself into having another building. Fuck them up! Dude, shit! 3-bird!
Oh, hey, it doesn't consume all your resources when you try.
Yeah, that's why I was saying. Good job, Vic.
Yeah, because that
I
was,
fixed it a while ago.
Yeah.
When we
That
got
wasn't.
into
That was
it.
not this patch. That was a while.
No, that was Fraud Monarch.
What?
The last map of One for the Future. When we fixed it.
Oh, I didn't know that. I also had no idea that's what you meant. I was very confused. Well, I can only build 3 units at a time because of CCME. Holy shit, dude! Luciferius is doing
I
it.
probably shouldn't build Aurora.
Quick, kill
because
more
they're just
enemy units so
weird.
you can build more units.
Yeah.
2 controls of Auroras and
I'm working on it.
They can't even kill a Zealot quickly.
Well, the Zealot runs away, obviously. Kia, your base is under attack.
I'd run kill it, I think.
I will send 3 Zealots to deal with those 3 Quasilisks. That's helpful, right? I'm Luciferius. I'm gonna try to distract them by sending an attack wave, which is actually everything I have. But don't worry, it will fail.
Since it's concussive, it seems like the DPS should be higher. It's just one.
Well,
DPS.
obviously they're balanced in a way to not like instantly annihilate workers and stuff. So. I don't know if you have detection for that Lakizalis, but I'm coming up there to help. Oh, great. Oh, perfect. They can't actually they can't create hallucinations because there's too many units. That's epic. Never thought that would help me.
And CCMU helps the player.
Dude, you're dealing with a lot of men over there. Ah, Demiurge. There's a Demiurge over there, Lucy. Be careful.
Are we still in the game?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's mostly Lucy's doing.
Yeah, you have like one player who's able to actually build up.
Yeah. And if he can rebound, then that'll be even better.
Yeah.
Oh my god! My scribe is a hero! Dude, I don't care what you say about those two architects that are flying by. It was 100% my scribe that killed that Lakizalis.
I'm fucked.
You're fine. Just rebuild you.
Oh, fuck off.
Thank goodness it finally worked.
My scribes are attacking each other.
Yeah, that AI thing was happening earlier, I was pretty sure.
Or was it?
The corruption thing.
Yeah.
That happens at CCMU.
Well, at least it's only happening at CCMU now instead of like randomly. So.
Instead of just yeah.
So we definitely were on the right track for fixing it, which is nice. Holy shit! It's an Ultra Core! Holy fuck! I'm actually dying out because of that. I've never seen that. That's crazy. I was saying earlier, I was pretty sure that they
realized that with CCMU they need to get as much as they can out
What the
of
fuck?
every unit, so they're building.
Is there even a
Ultra
base
Cores
down here? What's happening? Oh, there is. I could have attacked that.
Imagine if they would actually strategize for it. I mean, we could do a global unit count check or something, but it would be pretty dumb to meta game like that.
Yeah, I still don't have any fucking units. Because I'm constantly losing them. Come on, Luciferius, you're our only hope, dude. I can't even tech up because of the CCMU thing. It's a good way to train the grid hockeys, though. I have to keep hitting the same button over and over again. Fuck yeah, dude, I'm up there.
Why is UAI disabled in multiplayer at 1 to know?
Well, I think you made the command, and it starts with you, so you should know.
I didn't make the command.
You.
I added this multiplayer check, but I don't know why would I add it to this one.
Oh, that's what I meant by you. Obviously. No, don't eat me. You're not allowed. Doesn't seem like I instantly decloak on killing something with a Kabbalist. That's a bug I forgot to note down, but I did report it a while ago. It's really hard for me to click on that.
Because it has an anim?
No, I just like the decloak anim doesn't start
I'm
until
dead.
later. Like there's no reaction to it at all. What?
Help.
With what? I just barely defended my third, which I can't even put scribes at.
Yeah, can't even use the third.
Guys. It's like everyone is losing.
CCMU so early is pretty psycho. It was at like 12 minutes or something, but I guess we just didn't contest either of the Zerg players.
I didn't even know they have Zerg. Oh, they do.
Yeah, what do you mean? They've got two
They have a lot of
Zerg.
Zerg.
Two
I
Zerg?
guess I had that one Zephyr attack once.
No, they have Vithrilisks.
Yeah, I've been noticing a lot of Ithrilisks from White, but he didn't actually do them too often. Honestly. Sovralots, beware. There's only 2 of them, so they only trained 1 order so far, but still beware. I can't wait for the AI to use Lichisilisks in an intelligent manner. It's gonna be so nice. Not nice for us, of course. Just nice in general. No, I needed those 2 scribes, dude. We should fix dispersive salvo targeting units it can't detect. Dude, I must defend. Sorry, reactive payload. It's the architect passive. When they split, they can target units that they can't
Are
actually.
Kraken's supposed to do a big jump?
Well, it's also a thing that happens with Spider-Man.
I'm aware.
Spider-Man.
That's different though. The Drakidans did a jump because you have Magnetars. You're pulling units together. That's why they're called Magnetars.
Oh.
Because they're magnetic.
Yeah, dude. Prophetic yet magnetic. That is until the drugs are gone.
And so you can't escape them. But also they can fuck themselves.
Yeah, it's a very situational. It's like Viper Pole, but less distance and... Fuck you! You can't have my unit! Yeah. There you go. That's exactly what it's like. I would much rather have more units than probes, so I'm just gonna keep doing this.
I've been trying to build a watchdog for like a solid minute.
Yep, I had that with this Nexus, and then obviously I can't use it. So. Dude, Mesk might join, can you believe it?
Holy shit.
We're playing?
Well, that's what he said. He said in chat if he wasn't waiting for his landlord, he would show up, so we'll see if he decides to stick it out. Dude, I'm epic, I'm defending myself.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't, like, been annihilated yet.
Dude, fuck that guy! He stole my men. Alternate commander is building empresses. I believe this violates the Geneva Convention.
It should.
I mean, building units at all should violate the Geneva Convention at this point, honestly. Alright, guys, it's time to XS. Come on. Imagine if I fucked it up and got the Archon Archives a few times there. Dude, this is hard.
I don't think clicking faster will help you.
What do you mean? I have to get it at the right interval, obviously. I'm waiting for it to fucking work so that, like, units die at the same time as I try to issue the order. I do like that the scribe is slowly getting closer to the build destination. He's really fucking trying, dude.
What a worthwhile way of spending APM, honestly.
Dude, my APM must be over 4,000. Who's the AI now, huh? Come on, give me the fucking building! Jesus!
I just had
I'll try to kill
Iquers
some
randomly appearing in my base.
You just had what?
I just had Iquers
I
randomly
steal
appearing.
your slot. I stole it.
Joke's on you, I was too busy moving. The unit limit is 1,700. But I think you can't build at 1,650 because they prefer slots for larvae.
So Zerg always get to build stuff, but you know what?
Yeah, that's why it's so fucking hard for us to do anything right now, basically.
No,
Because
because
Zerg
now
and
you're wrong.
got larvae.
Because units in queue also.
Well, yeah, you can queue units. Before, I think there was an issue where we couldn't actually queue units before. I seem to
A
remember.
lot of
that.
the things safe check, so the Zergs can actually do something. And otherwise, they wouldn't ever.
Well, yeah, because larvae would just never spawn.
Dude, whenever you kill in a Cantor, you free up fucking 10 unit slots or something. Holy shit.
Oh.
Well, obviously we should set the cap to like 5 or 2 or something.
Quick train on the counter, see if its limit is correct.
What do you mean?
Does it cap at 5?
It does. I'm looking at an AI one right now, so...
If it wouldn't, then we would know why we are at CCU. I guess.
Look at this.
What's up? Dude, he's
Oh,
there.
sniper. And you can build on...
You can build on creep with no generator, even if it's hostile creep.
Sniper.
I just stopped them trying to expand somewhere else, actually, so it's pretty big. I mean, I don't know, like, the only reason we're still in the game is...
You can build now, Kian.
The reason we're still in the game is basically just CCMU anyways. Sniped another base at
Well, they have so
town.
many units and they don't use them. It's their fault.
Yeah, you might want to reconsider that thought. Luciferius has really been helping us out right now.
Yeah, it's
Well,
true.
I
He's
should have been
distracted.
killed already.
Yeah, well, if you paid attention to what Lucy was doing, you would know why you weren't killed yet.
I know he was technically.
He was holding off in like an eternal onslaught of fucking units.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for some AoE to kill me,
We
honestly.
have a strata left. Can you believe it?
He's probably the whole reason you could even build anything because he was killing units.
Yeah, I'm getting hallucinated now, so
Well, it's just
CCMU
if
is
you
no
have
longer...
more AI, you would expect like one to contest Lucy and the other three to like kill us.
No, but your defense code is super aggro with like how it works, right? So
Oh, it's
Yeah.
internal systems that are aggressive.
We need to attack the middle.
I would love to, but I can't really progress anywhere here.
I just reposted a bunch of units there, and now I gotta recoup.
I'm doing my best to not die. I've found a high ground to occupy with my hover unit.
I've desperately got to expand again because I'm out of money in my man.
Yeah. Well, you should be able to build with enough clicks.
You just got a machine gun click until it happens.
Crash. It's a good thing I had GPTP open. Let's see.
And we all get the same one.
If it was address starting in 2, yeah. It was apply hallucination. Unit was null pointer in a check to see if the remove timer... I'll just send you the screenshot, Veek. This looks like some unhandled null check for CCMU, but it's just a unit check, so you'd think that this is done... You'd think that there would be a unit check somewhere else. There's something in create
I
hallucination.
know what it is.
And you also would think that that's actually something that would have happened sooner. That's really weird,
Yeah.
actually.
It was the first time they hallucinated a counter, or I guess we had to reach the actual CCMU limit, not the fake one, and then a counter or Solarian get hallucinated.
All right,
count that
so
as a win.
basically the... Wait, what'd you say?
I count that as a win.
Ah, well, it was a stalemate. We'll say that's a draw. We can't say W yet.
Anyway, I have to go. I've got family stuff today.
All right, thanks for joining,
So,
and hopefully you
Good
enjoyed.
games.
See
ya.
See ya. Yeah, getting CCMU dealt with would really be a godsend. However, we also have to point out... There's definitely the pathfinding issue for like lag,
Yeah.
so we're gonna have to think about that one.
So
Do
even if you
use
were to CCMU, it would
iQuery
just
up
become
or
so-
something?
Excuse me.
So, Mask asked if we use iQuery Cup instead of iCup.
iQuery Cup.
iQuery Cup.
Yeah, let me send him the setup doc for CMBW to remember where everything is now because I'm on a different browser.
What are we doing?
Be right back.
Vika's going to fix some issues that we encountered, and then we're going to play another game if you're
Cool.
down.
I heard iQuery Cup instead of iCup.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you guys are starting your own competitive server now.
No, it's just fucking asked if we use iQuery Cup.
Oh, I see.
The Beaver asks, is there any reason that the CCMU cap is at 1700? Like the data type used for it just doesn't go higher? No, it's just Blizzard setting a static number. I guess there would have been memory concerns or something. The fact that they haven't just raised it and remastered really makes me feel like they really don't understand the code base at all, which I guess would make sense. It's like really old. Or they're just unimaginably lazy, because really all it should be is like changing a limit for the linked list of units. Like it shouldn't be complicated at all. Now, that doesn't mean that it isn't. Like their code base might just be totally terrible and it might be inlined a million places, but you can still search for like 1700 or 1650 for like the prohibited like fake limit or whatever. And you can still do a code base search for those integers and see, and if you don't get them all, you'll crash and you'll have full source access, so you'll be able to see where the crash is. Like, it's actually pretty stupid that they haven't raised the limit. They doubled it for if you want to disable EUDs or something, which is fine because EUDs disable other things that are super important, like being able to, well, saving isn't really that important in my opinion, but like setting the next scenario in a campaign or something, that breaks. But so anyway, the long and short of it is just that it's just Blizzard picking a number arbitrarily. But it is checked in a lot of places. We actually had an extender. We were working on it, Veek and myself. I'll see if I can pop open it while we're sitting here talking. And I want to say the number of addresses is... Well, this file is 300 and... Oh, no, sorry. This file is 740 lines long, but not all of those are addresses. So conservatively, there are at least 500 to 600 references to the unit limit. Now, iQuirk couldn't figure out why it wasn't working, and then Veek and I basically redid a bunch of work on it, and we still couldn't figure out what wasn't working. So essentially, I think the issue is that like we missed some reference to it. But it's not easy for us to find out what the issue is because we don't have source access. So when we end up like getting a crash or something, it's after the problem has already happened because some linked list limit or whatever is referenced in one area but not the other. So we didn't update all of the cases. So it's like super vague error reporting, basically.
Yeah, well, it's just hard to find it when it's all assembly shit that you're looking at. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So Veek has sent me the crash fix that we just experienced.
Visual Studio is not really good at reading that, like the crashes.
Yeah.
Right.
So Veek, I wanted to say we should lower the cap of plasma shells to 2 from 5 to reduce CCMU issues.
Yeah, good idea.
Really, I guess it could probably just be 1. I think the only reason I would say 2 is because I'm kind of concerned that I'm kind of concerned that maybe they'll sometimes not train it and then they won't be able to do anything.
Can we just making a projectile and behave like one, like instead of doing the stupid terrain
I
stuff
certainly would love to do that, yes. But when we tried to do that, it broke a bunch of shit. So theoretically, it should be possible to not deal with that, but there's also loads of Reaver hardcode. So we'll have to investigate that later. You can add that to a list of like things to fix. Because I don't want it to be this, like... I was kind of interested in the targeted projectile aspect of it, but it just ends up being stupid. Now, if we decide to make it a targetable projectile... I mean, a normal projectile, then that means it won't be limited by ground, which I think is potentially something we might want to keep, but it does cause a lot of problems, so... yeah. We'll return to that later. So if you can limit it to 2, then we'll investigate a more elegant workaround later, and that will reduce some of the CCMU issues, at least because each...
where the code is.
Well, there's something for auto-training Acantor scarabs, so I will search for any instance of plasma shell in the codebase. We have AI common.
Might be nice.
Unit is ranged attacker. we put it there because we wanted the Acantors to attack from bunkers, but I don't know if that works exactly.
Well, they are range attackers, so it's accurate.
The plasma shell is
No.
Yeah, we put the plasma shell in the ranged attackers thing.
That wouldn't make any sense.
Well, it was probably because we couldn't get them to launch the Scarab or something, and it wasn't working correctly.
Well, you would add the counter because the counter is what attacks, but
Yeah,
I
it's
assume
both are there.
It's the order. It's the attack order that doesn't work or something.
Looks like in command receive train fighter, there's a Protoss, a Cantor, and unit to build Protoss plasma shell code. So, you might want to check that. Most hard-coded unit in
Train
Brood War.
Fighter is the actual order, not what causes it. No, it's not it.
Wait, what are you saying?
Train
Where-
Fighter is the order that trains them, not what issues. Like the automatic thing, I have no idea what it is. But maybe.
Yeah, that probably is in A's.
I can change hunger space, maximum hunger space to 1, and that should probably work.
Okay.
Let's see.
The most hard-coded unit in Brood War is actually kind of a toss-up. So the Lekizalisk definitely has a lot of hard code because it's the only burrowed attacker that they made, and they didn't bother doing any elegant systems. However, I think the Cleric takes this. Despite all of the hard code for the Reaver and the Solarian, the Cantor and the Solarian, the Cleric has absurd amounts of hard code, not just for its general handling, but also for its AI handling. Comparatively, there's no real hard code for AI to use these units. It's like, the Lekizalisk is just, do I get hit? Okay, then burrow. And the... that's obviously stupid, but that's like the only thing that's
I don't know
there.
if Matic has that much stuff.
It does. It has. I mean, it has whole aspects of the.
Split, like stupid, but the
No,
AI
but
just has like a weird pointer in their town for the medic. But outside of that,
There's all. Yeah, there's first free medic or whatever. There's loads of handling for like moving them across the map and stuff with attack waves versus not in attack waves. And there's obviously all the hard code for the actual medic itself, like outside of the AI usage. But the fact that we have 4 contenders kind of tells you something. The only AI hard code for Cantors is like requesting shuttles for half the way of their path to a location or something.
There's just lots of hard code in Brood War.
I'm glad that Mesk posted screenshots of people, Fagudo screenshots, as a matter of fact, of people, quote-unquote, enjoying the reveal of Stormgate. Dude, I really have to remember what Stormgate is every time I see it, honestly. I can't believe that's the name for their fucking RTS. It's like, somehow the most generic name, despite not being generic in a way. Like, it is super generic. It's like, somehow it has no meaning. It's like what you would pick for a fake RTS game in like a reality TV show or something. Like, well, that's like, what you fictional settings or something.
Making up the next Lard RTS.
Yeah, maybe
would be Stormgate, right?
Yeah, it's like the equivalent of like, oh yeah, we want this guy to play a strategy game in the background of our movie.
Yeah.
So you have him like, he's just randomly clicking and pressing buttons on the keyboard while it's like a crayon drawing of an SCV mining a mineral field.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. They're like, dude, I just won a game of Stormgate, bro. I don't know, like something about it just sudden, like somehow it's just like the least fucking, like the least inspiring name of all time, honestly. Just,
well, they took like 2 really overused words and just smashed them together.
Yeah.
That's literally all it is.
I like that. So Fagudo mentioned that somebody who knew about it beforehand said, I'm surprised no other game has done this. And that actually does summarize my feelings a little bit. It's like, it is so, well, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised only because like the industry is full of people who have no creative ideas, and so sure, yeah, it is kind of surprising nobody used like one of the least creative names before. But like for me, it was just like anybody who thought of that name was surely going to just say a bit too generic. Maybe we can actually have some ideas in our name. I guess the point of like Stormgate
names are something that like marketing at least cares about. You know what I mean?
But imagine if Starcraft to like SCF the Void was just called the Keystone. That would basically be it.
Yeah, well, no, because Keystone, at least, like, but until you read their script for their game, Keystone sounds more interesting than fucking, like, I'm thinking, oh, Keystone, that must mean, like, maybe that's, like, a main
but
resource.
Then it made me cringe every time I was trying to learn networking because they used, like, Keystone for something. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's funny. What's up, Shamble Man? Thanks for popping in.
I mean,
Popping
it's
in.
the equivalent of being like you know, Sniper Elite or something. Like it's just like, I don't know, fucking generic game that doesn't that isn't anything. Also, I don't understand why they put Diablo in their fucking Starcraft ripoff.
I don't know. It really screams like Blizzard though.
Yeah, no, it looks exactly like Blizzard.
I do like that they basically had Kerrigan fighting Diablo. That's pretty reasonable, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the Shambler didn't realize this, but he could have actually popped into the game, into the voice chat. Hey, wait, what? Why can I not get Bless the hanger fix, bro? Hello?
Because I'm not pushing things that don't work.
Owned!
I guess it could be worse. The game could be named Dark Void.
Yeah.
No.
Dark Void, I'm convinced, is like a practical joke.
It's just Bright Void, actually, because they're different.
Yeah, honestly, a game called... I hope there's a game called Bright Void. Can I find Bright Void game? Let's see if we find it. There's Brightest Games. There's Bright Objects. There's Bright Void Studios with 37 likes. That's the Diablo 3 number. Holy shit.
Bright Void Studio.
Fuck yeah.
Even better. God damn it.
Oh, I'm posting that for Mesk.
Hey, wait until a few years and we'll get the postmodern minimalist RTS where it's, instead of being named Void, it's just V and then the three factions are O, I, and D.
There you go, dude. Why does every RTS tend to have three factions? Oh, I guess Stormgate will have... I have to remember what the fucking name is, even though I was just complaining about it. Stormgate has 4 factions, right? They've only revealed like screenshots of a Murloc Marine.
I thought they only had 2, and I was really disappointed. I mean, disappointed.
Disappointed that they didn't have 3. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just funny that I thought they had 2 because that would be a downgrade.
If you
no,
like
they just haven't
orcs and
revealed the
humans,
others.
you better hold on to your seat because now we've got humans and orcs.
Yeah, basically. No, their 2 races so far are Diablo monsters and
basically Terrans.
And Terrans, yeah. Oh yeah, the Diva faction and the demons. I mean, like, again, even just thinking of the names that they have for these factions, there's Human Resistance, which is like about as good as Stormgate in terms of generic
Why
nothing.
not just call them Resistance?
Yeah.
What?
And then, so you have Human Resistance, and then you have Infernal Host. Now, Host is fine. Infernal, not so much, man. And even still, that makes me think of like a sub-faction of something. Like, that's not a race.
What does Host even mean?
Host is, well, in this case, it would be like sort of like regime, but it's more localized. It's like you wouldn't really say it in this context, but it's like if you take a whole, well, you would say like if you have like a castle of or a capital of a nation or something, like the forces that man it are usually like can sometimes be referred to as hosts, as like that's my divine host or something. I don't know, but you would like infernal host is just like you have me with the second word because it's kind of like I don't think there's been any factions that have been named host, but Infernal is like the most generic name. Like, I guess they were just trying to avoid Burning Legion comparisons or something.
Well, I mean, they're still literally the Burning Legion, so whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, and what Beaver says in chat here, the heavenly host is like the angels in heaven. So it's like supposed to be like in reference to people who... It's not always a wartime thing. It can also just be like an organization of maybe highly regarded individuals in a society or something. Like the samurai in Japan wouldn't really be called hosts because they probably use a different word, but that could be another example. So it's fine if you know the context of what the word is to describe a sub-faction or like a collection of people or something as a host. but it doesn't really scream race name to me. The same as the human resistance. Like, are we to believe that like this is my problem with the names, is that you basically just get sat here being told like, okay, you basically have like all of humanity is just under this one monolithic thing, right? It's not like Terran where you can have conflicting interests or whatever.
Or, yeah,
You have
can multiple
human
groups of Terrans.
resistance. We're all part of the resistance, bro. Fucking hashtag not my president, man. Like, Jesus. That's why they called it resistance, obviously.
Would you imply that an entire like species or group is just a meme, a distillation?
Yeah.
So I'm pushing you GPTP and ICE.
Okay.
It's fine when you have like a hive mind race, like the Zerg or something. But it's really dumb when it's like, oh yeah, humans, they're all just one faction.
Yeah. I even find it generally not great when it's like a hive mind race that actually has no possible potential for infighting. Like, even for the Rosellium, you can maybe, like, what's the term? When you can deceive one of their control nodes into thinking that, like, its best interests are to fight another, or you can totally take control of them to corrupt them and hack them or something. So, like, there's things you can do to make Rosellium fight each other.
Potentially, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then you could have Rosellium that have been cut off for so long that they just no longer work together.
Yeah, there could be something like that. Like, there's many ways you could imagine a sensible premise for Rosellium fighting Rosellium. You can't really imagine if you're all supposed to be part of the Terran Resistance. Like, the closest you can get, and this is my fear, I guess, for anything that comes out of these developers, is that all of their stories, all of their premises, all of their ideas are going to be rooted in, like, character drama, where it's, like, not Raynor fighting not Kerrigan because they didn't like each other's food date or something. And you just end up with a stupid situation where, like, okay, members of the human resistance are fighting each other, not because they should be fighting each other, because it doesn't make any sense. It's like when Kerrigan's like, oh, Amon Voidman is coming. I'm going to go kill Mensk now and ruin like a whole standing army of people who would theoretically be on my side in a conflict. Like, really? Like, that's really what you're going to do? So that just doesn't make sense to me. It's so silly.
Gotta go and get revenge on that guy who turned you into a fan fiction character.
Yeah, basically.
Well, that's like another good one is when fucking Aldaris is just like, I'm going to attack everyone else because I know that the Kerrigan is mind controlling their leader, and instead of telling anyone about that, I'm just going to kill them all. That makes sense.
So
And
I
then
posted the
I'm gonna
plugins.
wait
You guys can
until-
update anytime.
Yeah, until the last minute to be like, oh, yes, now I'm going to tell you the very important information that I couldn't tell you over Skype.
Yep. Like brain Skype, dude. It's literally part of your head. Oh, I have to close Visual
You
Studio.
should push to special buzz.
I did.
I didn't get it.
No, you probably should
Why
pull
can't-
from Special Bus.
Yeah. Want me to screenshot this?
I literally pushed to it. I don't know what you want from me. It says update plugins. That's the latest commit. It wouldn't let me commit if I didn't update the plugins. So. Oops. Wait, no, that was right. Melee. How many people do we have? I think we have the same. Oh, wait, no. Luciferius left. So we're down to 3ers.
The test map.
What did you say?
Checking the test map to confirm it's right. Okay.
Okay. We can try the
I
change
did
version.
Lana counter because it's actually working just fine.
Okay. I don't know if AI will handle it properly, but we'll be able to see it if they bother building them. I just am reminded of, like, the thing is this is another thing. So I was talking about how, like, Stormgate, I have to keep actively remembering that Stormgate is it. I was just criticizing it. I had to remember it, right? But the same thing is true for, I know I've criticized Immortals unit names. I literally can't remember what they are. Like, is one of them, like, Mage or something? Or, like, Magi or Magus? I vaguely recall something like that, like one of their only action verbs not being something like that. But then everything else was an action verb or something? Like, wave emoji. Wait, you can't wave. Who's wave?
Oh, well, if we're gonna do this.
He has to be the tiny 3, right?
Yep.
Oh, I called it. Dude, it's kind of mentally ill. I knew that was coming. All right, Kian, you have a heavy responsibility, I believe. You have the choice to decide who to build your natural towards.
Oh, we're playing the updated one.
Yeah, I hope so. So you can choose to either expand towards me in the top or Veek in the bottom, and based on that will dictate like who you can reinforce better, obviously. So
It's mostly early game because once you grab the third, it's
yeah, it's kind of the same. Well, it's still like you're probably biased towards the base you built more infrastructure in, right? So
yeah.
It's a longer lasting decision, but
Okay, interesting.
yeah. We're trying to stress roles in these maps in general. It's something I'm definitely trying to do, and I've been encouraging Veek to experiment, so we'll see how it works out here.
Well, I did it in this map. The other one we played has it still has rolls, but it's symmetric. So
You didn't update, noob. Oh, that sucks, dude. We had Peter Parker.
you need to grab the plugins. Okay.
What? Wave emoji is
Did
you?
I grab-
You dropped. Not
How?
us. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll try restarting, I guess.
Did you update Ace?
I opened the
The special boss one?
version with special bus. Yeah.
I would just make sure you also got A's updated. I'll let you know what. I don't even know if they sync this way, but my creation date for A's
Well,
is.
I checked the in the test map and it was fine. It was only training 1.
Well, I just don't know if A's has got some other handling.
Yeah, it is required for it to work.
Okay.
Otherwise, they would have 5. Turn.
Did you get it? Nice. I got Terran too, so we'll see if I get it again. No. Aw, shit. Now it's Kian.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Did you get both? Did you update both plugins?
Yeah. I did both plugins.
Did you guys get the same map?
Well, he downloaded it, so yeah.
The ones you guys just posted, right?
Yeah, A's and GPTP should
You
both
moved
be.
them to plugins in the both directories, unless you only have
I don't
one.
think he had the problem of the directories.
I replaced them individually.
Yeah, but they're in the plugins directory, right? The folder.
Yeah. Let me just get the whole directory again.
Oh, did one of you?
Yeah, we're having weird,
Twice.
what we should figure out how to do is like print version mismatches in the lobby so that we don't have this like false start issue. I don't know how we
Oh,
can
yeah, that'd be
really
pretty
explore
good.
that, but I'll add that to the list.
Somehow add it next to the
I'll
like,
be
player
print
name
out
or
for
something.
version name.
Well, it would be epic is if we like had meta programming and could just automatically like go field by field and like compare them from two like binary DOMs and like be able to quickly understand what was like different about the games.
Yeah, I get even if
But
it's just something as simple
not
though
really
as like comparing the plugin file size or something. Oh shit, he's empty.
Well, the file size wouldn't tell us anything. Oh, and I'm pretty sure it would be the same
No one.
categories.
Dude, he's a cloaked dude, he's a Kabbalist or a witness maybe. He's cloaked.
Hidden from you.
No.
Oh, at least it wasn't me this time.
Well, we like literally don't know. I mean, I have the same. Obviously, I pushed you guys the plugins, so it definitely
You
shouldn't.
seen before, Ryan.
Does that have something to do with the map?
After my larva fixes and stuff.
Yeah, we didn't drop it all earlier.
Unless he was a Terran, so it's not that a problem.
Well, I was Zerg.
Okay,
Well, no, I was Terran and then
game
Zerg.
and
So
let's go get into the game and don't click anything, don't select anything. And let's see if we decide.
I'll also check. Well, I guess we can start by checking your same map. I don't think it would be something related to the map, but we'll just do the same exact thing that we just did. I've also restarted. Yeah, owned.
Oh, I'm getting the shitty spot. I mean, not shitty, but I wanted to play the third one.
Well, it doesn't really matter if we're desyncing, dude. We can remake
Double
after.
wave.
Yeah, wave, empty, dude. Somebody forgot to count to 3.
I don't select.
Yeah.
Ready.
It happens no matter what, so it's something that was broken in the...
I feel like the map is discussed improperly. Let's try another one.
Okay,
I
I'll
feel
try.
like we are getting different versions of the same map, basically.
That would be pretty psychotic, but I am now in Death Pit, and we can try that, since we all have the same thing. Oh, the scenario map file is still being distributed. That was a lie, but...
Oh, shit.
Dropped before we even started. Alright, I canceled and remaking.
What's the Unicode for the wave hand?
I don't even know. Oh, 0128 for alt.
It's
Alt
the Euro
0128.
sign. If you have a Euro, if you even have that in your...
He's an American, bro.
Nah, he's American. He won't have that. For sure.
Yeah, 0128. Alt 0128.
012U.
There's a dog. Hey, it works fine. That's pretty amazing. All right, let me... well, I want to play on that map, so I will go and... If you can send me the new...
so we... Okay, sure.
The latest version to make sure I have the latest version, I will download it.
I don't even know what the lobby printout would be for the version mismatch. Because we were thinking about 2 different things.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I would just go and delete the download folder.
Yeah, the whole folder, honestly.
Yeah.
No. You know, there's
Well,
more than
this
just
is-
maps that we've made in his download folder, probably.
Oh, I deleted all of them, so bye.
Alright, I've hosted the map. It is the latest map that Vic just sent me. Yeah, I guess it could be picking up maps with the same file name, but it's supposed to differentiate between that, so that seems unlikely.
I don't know how it works. I never looked at the code. It might be faulty.
What's the name of the
Well,
map?
they might use a hash. and it might
Umbral
just-
Sanctum with a 6 in front of it.
Yeah, it might have just been identical.
Yeah,
guess.
you might just be extremely unlucky, and the 2 maps have the same hash, despite not being the same.
Oh, you didn't want to be triple hand?
I just absentmindedly picked. There's all the emoji in one line.
Nice.
Alright, let's fucking go. Don't drop. Cursed map. JK.
So it was a...
Impressive. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'm Protoss, by the way. I'm top. Well, I'm the only one who isn't fucking waves. So
Never
you guys should
noticed. Because you probably changed, like, I don't know.
No, I didn't edit the map.
Might have happened with certain players and certain mobs sometimes. We just never noticed.
Yeah, we probably just thought it was random instability, and honestly, it certainly could have been random instability. So, like before now,
Still haven't
the
yet.
game is actually surprisingly stable. The only crash recently was the one from a feature we just added about hallucinated plasma shells. So.
We got these things too, so...
Yeah, but that was due to the Unity XT array stuff, almost certainly.
Well, today we had drops, but one was...
It was due to...
running
Yeah,
properly,
we didn't
now
have
we
any
have
other
this
drops, I
monthly.
don't think. Oh, Luciferius had something after updating the GPTP plugin. That's probably what it
Could
was.
you imagine if I could actually place Treasury in first tier? That could actually be a strat then.
No. You just underrate how powerful it is, IMO.
What?
Treasury, yeah.
They aren't powerful, they are worse command centers will have the price.
Imagine saying that unironically.
Well, they were really great when they were boosting supply, but we no longer have supplies, and they're kind of weak.
No. One day I'll destroy you with treasuries.
What do treasuries do now?
Well, the same thing as they
Yeah,
always
just
did.
drop
They
off.
serve as add-ons and outposts, so you can build more command center add-ons, which is like nuclear silos and stuff.
So if you want to go nuke heavy, then you need to build a bunch of those because they don't cost as many minerals.
But it costs gas, so it depends. And you obviously can build masons from them. So.
Well, you can. You go quarry if you want to do that. The point is a trade-off.
Yeah, but you build less of them.
Well, if you also go quarry on your command center, then yeah. Right now, I think it's probably a bit fucked that quarries do what they do, because it feels really bad to not get them because of the resource boost. So that probably does need to be addressed before we release publicly, just to deal with that.
Maybe that's what we make supply depots to.
Ha! That would be a thing.
Supply
Actually
depots
makes
boost
sense.
resources. I guess, yeah, supply depots are for storing resources, so they would interact with them in some way. Yeah, I guess that does make sense.
Oh, you still haven't sealed these gaps? It's gonna make it really hard to defend this.
You can make it for every supply depot you build, you get 1% interest on your mineral income.
Yeah, well, no, that's what the treasury would do. It's a bank, dude.
There you go.
Yeah, I was thinking about a thing that would encourage you to float money, but I don't know if I really want that yet.
Yeah, that's called the third Zerg mission of the Brood War campaign, so...
Because if you'd had something that just give you like 1% of your current money per second or something, then you would really get a lot of money if you would be hoarding or something.
Yeah, but then you feel bad about spending money, which is actually a skill in an RTS, so it's like totally incoherent.
Yeah, that's why I never actually proposed it. It's terrible. It would make sense for the unit concept.
It would make sense for the unit name. It wouldn't make sense for what it was intended to be the concept. It's just kind of orphaned conceptually right now, the same as pylons. That's all. We'll find a home for it eventually. I'm halfway to my nat here. I got a couple of units. I guess I'll take this high ground.
Pylons.
You must construct additional pylons.
Worst mod ever. We never hear that line anymore.
Yeah, I'll find some way to work it in a map crap or something.
You must consume additional plot holes.
Imagine that was just like a random miracle thing that happened from time to time, so you just think, oh, I'm supplied. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's a
You
map
just get
crap.
the notification randomly.
Yeah, you must no longer construct additional pylons. Exactly. I like the cut of this guy's
That
jib.
could be a map crap where there's like a shitload of pylons, and the fucking in a cutscene like they all get nuked, and then like you get that line: "You must construct additional pylons."
No, I'll have to kit bash it so it's you must not.
Yeah, you must not.
You know what you should do? You should set up a mod so that whenever you build a town hall near minerals or a Vespian geyser, their graphic gets switched to pylons, supply depots, or overlords.
Wait, just the town center?
No, the mineral fields.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna get a witness in case we get Kabbalist id or Lakizalist id. I have a fairly reasonable standing army. It's a single control group. You know how it goes.
I also have some units that are about ready to go.
Okay, I am going to grab...
Eclipses are so weak.
Well, they actually work now, so that's a lie.
Why Cyprians?
Wait, what?
Cyprians are just like better Cyclopses.
That is probably true right now. But we have to honestly evaluate their strength now that they work, so... I obviously wasn't going to be able to just...
Well, they were dealing the AoE before, just not the free damage they deal to the main.
Yeah, which is obviously like almost 50% of the damage that they can can do, so it's pretty huge.
I'm not 50, not even close.
I said almost, and they deal 5 damage, don't they?
Explosive damage though?
Yeah.
Just
Still 5 damage.
useless.
Yes.
Well, it's either like reduced by armor versus the larger units, or it's reduced by the small type.
I'm attempting to attack. I'm
I'm
being
waiting for a
kited.
couple more zealots, and then I'm gonna head out.
I'm attempting to deal with an enemy that has range.
I'll
Oh, he's
just
got
spawn the
Convolus.
alliance, let's see how that works.
Dude, you can't do that, it's too strong.
True gamer.
Don't say that. That's almost dot gamer, and that's true.
Odd gamer?
Dot gamer.
I really fucked my base layout here. Huh.
Come the god game.
I honestly didn't really expect these units to still be alive, so... there's a lot of air units. So, I'm pulling back to try to defend.
Yeah, unfortunately, not enough lots.
Yeah, for my anti-air necessity.
That's right.
I just shift added and it did nothing.
We bring you the sun. Solar escort.
Not enough minerals.
Prepare to sail.
Alright, I'm coming back to help you with the units I have.
Alright, I was able to clear out the air units.
Yeah, I have some anti-air now anyway, but I'll switch back into anti-ground. Oh, they have a witness here. I'm gonna try to... The advance warning on the their movements is actually kind of helpful here, so it's almost like maybe information is useful or something.
Oh, I was trying to attack your Empyrean.
That's useful. Yeah, it doesn't have that much player, or doesn't appear to have that much player color when it's this, when I'm this color, so I can understand actually.
I got reinforcements on the way.
Yeah, because it like kind of matches with the rest of
Front line is
Nice to
possibly down.
implement wardens because they would actually be really useful.
What'd you say?
Implement wardens.
Oh, they're not
Nice to
wardens.
implement-
Sentinels is what you're thinking. I don't think we're winning this fight. Unless your reinforcement's good here, ASAP.
Yeah, they're showing up now.
Yeah, I don't have enough zealots. I'm trying to get amaranths up, but I have to wait for these structures to finish.
Alright.
No, please.
Well, I'm mostly... Oh, let me pop this idiot here. There we go. Exemplar.
Okay.
Enemy exemplar is dead, at least.
We got this.
Yeah, we got to keep the pressure up here. We can slow down and kill their third before the Zerg can spike too much. Grabbing my first amaranth and more zealots.
I'm attacking the green, so it's nice that you guys also.
Yeah.
They will be defending me first. Yeah.
They've got a lot of units over here. Ah, the Argosy doesn't display its HP because it has so much shields. It's really silly. I'm gonna try to pop the Convolus. Yeah, I got it, but it's already eating me. Alright, I'm pulling back to your reinforcements here.
Bound by your will. So it shall be. The procession.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm resuming the attack.
You're what?
I'm resuming my attack because red was there to defend.
Red's here too, but it's mostly white that we're getting pushed back by. I guess you could try to rally to my natural here, Kian, but it's pretty... I don't know if we're gonna hold against that one. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll go defend or something.
Alright.
Yeah, it looks like they're disengaging actually, so... If they had pushed that, we probably would have died, but it looks like they're trying to respond to... You can get another rotation out and we might be able to do something. I have some Atriuses for crowd control.
If you can help me reinforce this lane, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to drop a little stationary defense to help us keep foothold.
Yeah, just get it done a little bit early or whatever. I'm still only on 2 bases, but I'm making it work.
In stride. We fight forever. So it shall be.
I'm trying. I would like to go attack again just to stop this base from getting too heavy. So, and also to try to get the pressure off of Veek, but it looks like his forces have already been fucked. So, if you can drop some shield batteries, probably it might be useful for our forces that are here.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Jesus. I don't know if the Siren New York was that great.
If the what?
Siren New York was that great.
It's pretty good. It's they are maybe a bit too expensive, I noticed, in gas, but
Well, I'm not talking about them not being powerful. I'm actually noticing that they might be too good at like killing workers.
yeah, I did think about that when we obviously when we handled it in a certain way. It was pretty bad. I already drained your I already drained your fucking shield batteries, so thanks for that. That helped.
Yeah, now we got a little foothold here.
Looks like they're starting to build mass up over there. We are pretty far from you. We can help by attacking. So when you repost their assault, they won't be.
They
able
won't
to.
continue attacking him. They won't send reinforcements, basically.
Yeah, ideally. We're taking a little bit to get there, but
Because the AI definitely, like, just really highly prioritizes defending everything.
it is probably an issue, actually, but we'll see what we can do about it later.
Well, I mean, it's still an improvement from before when they just weren't defending
Yeah.
much at all.
Yeah, they would only defend your main.
Oh my
because that's
goodness.
where-
Well, about attacking.
Abandon all hope, honestly. What the fuck is that army? I also like the corpses, but are they...
Well, thankfully, my AoE instantly wiped out the Rillalisks from my Empyreans. I'm getting an Archon Archives, but it's probably too late. It was a smart idea to try to put down some shit over here.
Probably want Solarians.
Yeah, he's actually already getting. Well, he was getting a fleet beacon. They fucking immediately annihilated him. Unfortunately.
They have a really strong snowball.
Yeah, and I think they are coming for us this time. So.
Yeah, it's looking like you're about to get smashed.
Yeah, they're coming back for me. I'm still able to hold off a little bit here. I can pull them in and.
Well, once all the units show up, yeah, that's when you're gonna get smashed. But yeah, they're trickling in right now.
No, they went south, I think, to fuck Veek some more.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind. Well, no, yeah, they're just trickling right now.
Yeah. I guess the AI is just being stupid and it's gonna let you survive.
Oh, I don't know about that, dude. This is a bigger force.
Oh shit, yeah, no. Oh, the Empyreans finished though.
I think they're defending this because this is probably a base.
Well, they're not defending anything besides my natural right now.
In transition, although you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love when the AI defends your base from you.
Yeah, that's basically what the best
They're defending
defense.
the
No, I need that. Oh, dude, they're
You're
smart about
defending the
fucking hitting
which is-
pylons.
Which is the resources that you claimed from them.
Can't believe they're so
You're all
fucking
dead.
Lazarus. That was all my production, so I am dead.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
not having cores is a mistake.
What'd you say?
Not having a quarry is a mistake.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you really want to use the supply for the... I don't know. Because it feels like supply could just be the resource boost for Terran, and it would just be like tier 2 or something.
Well, the problem is without the quarry mechanic, well, okay, Veek, you know why I'm reticent to remove supply depots, and it's because of an opening sequence in a project we have not announced.
Yeah.
But even beyond that, there is still the problem of, like, we have to consider, we have to think about, like, what we're actually going to do beyond that. It's like, the quarry doing the resource boost plus the extra mason queue is probably too much, but I think we can still have it be powerful if we also allow them to build Taloses, since they're unlocked at the same tier. And that would be distinct from the Forge, which is the only source for advanced workers for Protoss, but is a separate structure entirely, right? So I feel like that could be possible.
Well, the question is, do we want Quarry to train Talos? Oh.
What I'm saying is either the Quarry... Yeah, the Quarry would train both, but no longer boost resources, and that boost resources thing would be probably an act of the Treasury, which would...
well, we would have to make another resource drop-off if we want that.
No, it wouldn't, because the same... I mean, you just have to build it in, like...
You'd probably have to make it more expensive, but yeah.
No, the problem is that then most maps which don't have space behind the minerals will just be fucked for Terran. So we can't really do that. We shouldn't do that.
Well, the whole point is that it's a frontal outpost, so we'll need to find a way to marry the concept. There's a million Zerg units over here, and that's why we're getting
isn't
Vortex.
That just moving the burden from Quarry to another building?
I don't know what you mean by burden. We're moving the passive of boosting resources to another building here, because we're removing it from the Quarry, but preserving the uniqueness and utility of the Quarry.
So instead of making Quarry being the mandatory thing, now the Treasury is the mandatory thing. But Treasury also has the problem of, like, not being buildable around resources.
Well, no, the burden I'm saying is that you feel very heavily disincentivized to ever build comsats or nuclear silos, missile silos, because of the fact that you don't have...
You don't have resource regeneration.
You don't have resource regeneration. So.
Yeah.
It is. It's 100% true. You always want a quarry in your base, right? So...
Which is probably something you didn't consider, is that you could make controlled demolition give you some resources back or something. Oh, I guess we have Taloses, so that's not even true. You can just build Taloses and salvage the missile silos once you don't need them and change them to quarries. And then you build treasuries or whatever.
Well, yeah, but like...
You could, but why would you ever not want resource regeneration? Like, it's always in your best interest. Yeah, but you don't have tier 2 tech in the early game. By the time that you get NGE Bay as Terran most of the time, unless you're specifically trying to do it fast, you're in a situation where you don't need, like, you absolutely...
Well, the thing is the resources regenerate while you're harvesting, which means even you still want it, even if you're not, like, low on resources, because...
No, actually there's a problem right now, because once you have regeneration, you will never outmine the region, so that's actually not even true. But as a flow of the system, we haven't yet fixed.
Well, yeah, but... Okay, but my point is...
You still delay the running out of money, is his point, which is the same thing as I was saying. Like, it's still...
Even reduce the regen, as long as it's happening while you're mining, you will always want it, even when you're actively mining the base.
Yeah.
So
no, as of right now, you only want it when it's depleted, because otherwise it has no effect.
What are you talking about?
The region is out regenerating the drain of the harvester.
Yes, which means putting it down makes the resources permanent. Which means you must want that.
Yeah, that would be better. Like, I don't understand, why would you want to wait until they're out and then be like, oh, now I can't mine for a while when I could have just mined forever.
Yeah, that's basically the problem, is like, but even the point...
Can mine immediately is the point, because you out-regen the drain.
So if you have 2 resources and you get a quarry, now you permanently have more than 8, because the regen rate
We
is
understand
so high.
that the rate is going up faster than you're taking it down. We understand that. We are saying it is obviously better to never need to worry about micromanaging your base at scale because you can just put down a quarry. So the fact that it just completely removes that, yes, it's a problem of the system, but your change would make it even more likely that you want to invest early by getting the quarry down so that you have your base fully regenerating for longer. Or you have your base fully at full yield for longer. So actually, it would only become more important at that point.
Because the way it is now, technically, yes, you could swap it to something else for a while and then swap it back.
The problem I see with your sentence is that you're saying that, yes, you understand me, but then you say you would have it for longer. Once you grab a quarry, you will never run out. So
I just said with your change, saying that you no longer out-regen the resource.
Right, if we reduce the regen,
Yeah.
it still is better to have the quarry because
yeah,
it
if the
delays
problem
how
is
long-
fixed, then there's no problem, yeah.
No, that is not.
I was highlighting.
You would still want the quarry. That's
The,
our
the
point.
problem is you
would
always
quarry
want the
at all
quarry,
times.
Zeke. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't
It's
arguing
better
against
than
it.
all other add-ons under all circumstances. That is the point.
Yeah, that's the
But
point I
those
was
who are
making.
ab-
You push
building
back on,
all
I guess, something completely
arguing against
unrelated.
it, so maybe.
You were talking about like some bug instead of what we were actually talking about, so that's just confusing. So the ultimate thing is just that the resource regeneration currently doesn't actually give you an interesting decision to play around. Even once you make it so that the quarry is a resource regeneration, like resource regenerator or whatever, then you still do have the problem. So
Yeah, there's the problem. I don't know what actually fixes it.
well, that's a core design issue, right? So that's
But
different.
the problem I was highlighting before you started yelling is that if we move the region to the treasury, then you still have this opportunity because of not getting it. So you always want to get the treasury.
Yeah, but that's not. I was
Not
never
efficient.
concerned about the opportunity cost of not getting it. That's a separate conversation about whether or not it's too
Yeah, that is
oppressive
a
in the
separate
design, and not ever something I was talking about. My specific complaint was that you never want to get other add-ons, and you
Yeah.
argued that you can micromanage your base in a really convoluted way by specifically building an advanced worker, which you may not want otherwise, specifically salvaging that, and then remembering to build the quarry afterwards. When the point,
No, I wasn't talking about salvaging the quarry. I was talking about salvaging the misses.
yeah, salvaging
So
something
you can
else
use
other than a
the-
quarry, and then putting the quarry down after. But that argument only holds true if it's not always better to build a quarry.
Early game only. So
But no,
Well,
even
basically
even
what
with that, it's only
What
true
he's
right now.
suggesting
With the quarry
essentially
is out regenerating
is
the minerals.
That, you would micromanage and like swap your add-ons at different times. Which, yes, the fact that that's possible is good. But the thing is people aren't going to just constantly do that if quarries are just better 99% of the time.
Yeah, I mean,
And
like,
it's like, oh, you lose some
Yeah, in
like
night game you just place
active regen.
like you said, you
but-
get more command centers and more treasuries, so you can like.
yeah, well, that was
so you can
that was
build
always
products
the
outside of-
intended thing. The problem is, like, right now, people are not usually building treasuries at all. And
yeah, that's the other
so
thing.
if we encourage them to build treasuries, I don't even think it's a problem. I think people will opt into that if they want that. They'll build a treasury if they want that. But if we move the thing to the treasury, then there is more of an incentive, and then maybe you are making a choice as to which one you start the base with. If the whole point is that sometimes you start a base with the treasury.
Right, because the downside of the
Well, I don't know
treasury
if
is
it's true
it will not
because
be able to produce workers, but it will give you extra regen, basically.
other races get region way easier, and it's you.
Other resources
You
have
need-
to spam a specific structure or upgrade ovoliths. But yeah, I agree. I mean, the ovolith thing is supposed to root and take up build space in your base while rooted, but they don't yet because that's a really convoluted mechanic to implement in Brood War. And the
Yeah.
Protoss one is actually supposed to be you build a single structure and put it on every single resource, which is also would be way more expensive and manageable in that sense, but also we haven't done that. It basically it's supposed to treat minerals like the same way that reservoirs treat, or refinery structures treat gas. So. Now, Fagudo's spitballing ideas to completely reimagine resource regen in general. I think that the idea of shutting down your base so that your resources can regenerate is an interesting dynamic. The question is, like, is that really... So the question is basically, like, what do you do Like, I know Balathal's done this in the past, where at least like that's the quickest example is like an older version of Umbral Sanctum, where he actually evacuated his main while he waited for the penance to regenerate his stuff, and he like sent them to another base. I think that's fine, and that's actually why we increased the regen rate in this update, is so that it would regenerate the resources faster. Well, yeah, but we even beyond that conceptually, we increased it to 3x instead of 2. And the point of that was so that you would boost the base. When you completely shut it down, it would go way faster. So there's a few angles we could go. We could just remove the regeneration entirely and then find some other way, like the boost regeneration, and then find some other way to handle it. We could make it so that instead they do something else. Like we could just talking about like an idea to make it so that they when they're depleted, if they're boosted, instead of regenning, they just give you a higher yield, but not 100% or something like that. Or no, I guess he was saying faster, but at less than 100% efficiency, which I guess means you would... Boosted resources would give you like 10... Or no, you would harvest them faster, but they would drain more than they actually give you. So you like drain 10 but get 8 or something. Seems to be what he's saying. I don't know. Like he'd have to elaborate on that idea because it's too vague.
I thought I had this idea where like... I don't know. That idea was... It probably would assume the kills are infinite or something, but... I had an idea that instead of making the sprites, the lowered mineral sprites, like say about capacity, they would actually dictate the yield, but then it would work like differently, and you'd have like different mineral types or something. But I don't really know. That's like because currently we have some issues with it, and
Well, that probably, for one, that probably lets mappers do more interesting things in general. And for another, it probably also is something that, like, then the resource boosting mechanic could be converted into upgrading the tier of the resource.
Yeah, that could work.
So and it would basically just, you would then never drain resources, but the problem is that this only works for minerals because we don't have the tech for gas in the same way. Yeah. We don't have a way to show visually the tier of gas. So... That is a problem.
Especially after you've built.
I guess for gas we could. I guess for gas we could just make it that an upgrade means that you can assign one more worker to it or something.
Yeah, but the point I'm saying is that there's no visual for it. Like you'd have no way to tell visually. I guess you could have like the only difference that you can do is like the gas puff is either depleted or not. So I guess we could try to piggyback off of that system by hooking the function that creates the gas overlays and then handing it different things based on some sort of unit EXT value that we assign. I don't know how you get that from the editor. Like, I guess it would just be the resource. The same thing as minerals. So for maybe every 1,000 resources of gas, you can task one more worker on it. But you still would want it to like visually show as much. And ideally, you would want to do something like lower tier geysers actually take up less build space in collision, so that you can have like tiny reservoirs or something, or like maybe stuff below a certain tier can never be capped at all and can only be harvested like a natural node, but the big ones can be capped to do something else. So like maybe caps upgrade the tiers. I don't know. That's a pretty involved system though. So we definitely opened up a lot of possibilities for resource revisions once we made it so that you can harvest geysers though. Harvest from geysers. Yeah. That part's cool.
Yeah, and then we also noticed that research regime was broken, and we should have actually iterated on it too.
Well, it's broken conceptually, if that's what you mean. It was also broken programmatically.
Well, it was broken as a feature, like it didn't work, but then we also realized that it kind of makes no sense right now, because like you never are actually encouraged to not mine, which was the original intention. So I guess that just means that our implementation of the concept was flawed. And we didn't really get the details right.
So the biggest issue that I have really is that in order to do the thing that we would need here, we would basically need to take another unit ID and implement it. For the geyser, we would need like the existing geyser and then something that's like 2x2 instead of 4x2, or that would probably be enough. So it's the size of like the old pylon, or I guess it's old depot now because the new depot doesn't exist. It's a blank one. So like that size, photon cannon size, and that would give you pretty good options, I think. There's another game up, Kian. I don't know if you're in. I don't know which wave emoji just joined.
Let's see.
Me.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking about what if the current regen system, it doesn't give you as much regen if you're currently mining the minerals.
Well, that's already true. The problem is that it's like, because we increased it to 3x, we cut it in half or whatever. So
It's set to the maximum if you have regen. We intended to revisit it, so
Oh.
you don't get the base mineral regen if you are mining.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Well, I thought it was already the case that it was reduced, but
No, we
we just never
Which
went
would
in.
explain, yeah, why it's just out regen the mining.
Well, that part is obviously a bug that we'll just figure
Well,
out.
it's also the wording because it says that it triples the regen instead of saying you regen 1 mineral per second.
Yeah, sure. Boosted resource. Well, basically, it would say boosted resources regenerate this much while being mined, and this much while not being mined. It would have to be more explicit because it does both, right? So
I don't know. I would just say regenerate nearby resources by this rate, and then
it would say an
base rate
additional
is
if it was supposed to stack. So, but the point is that it also affects it during regen. I mean, during harvesting operations. So, but I think that having a way to
Would be
interact
nice
with
if we could
resources
make
by
it
changing the
so-
yield is obviously better. It just seems obviously better to me than having the, like, you slow drain the resources, but eventually you've run out. Like, you can still then increase the capacity of a lower yield base if you invest enough resources into doing so, but you won't ever lose the, like, even with this change with resource regen and permanent resources that I did, you still don't have a permanent sense of how powerful, like a minimum expectation of how important an area of the map is. I guess you do have that minimum sense, but that minimum sense can vary really dramatically from the initial sense and the maximum sense. Maximum being regen boosted, and minimum, or I guess starting sense, initial sense being what it was on map start. So I do think that your suggestion to make it so that the resource nodes are based on like the changes in amount for the image is based on yield, as opposed to dictating just how many resources there are. And we just remove the idea that the nodes ever run out. But it's just it is one of those things where it's like, I wonder how exactly we interface with that. I can imagine it for minerals. It doesn't seem super possible for gas. I guess if we have another unit ID that we can use for it, then and we do have a couple of unit IDs free, we can actually implement that, because we can implement a new resource node in SEM draft. That's not an issue. We just make it a resource node in unit stat. What's up?
I'm ready when you guys are.
Yeah, we'll play another game.
What would the resource node be?
It would be another size of geyser so that we could have different yields for those.
Well, wouldn't we just make it another like frame set?
The point is that it's another size and can't be capped. That's the point of the idea, is that it's something that you harvest the same way a mineral field is harvested. I mean, ideally we would have an infinite unit IDs, and we could have, like, I don't know, 5 different mineral types, and some of them could be capped the same way that you can put a cap on a geyser or something like that. But we'll have to figure that out later. All right, we'll revisit the idea later on. It is a pretty involved thing, so I don't know if we'll bother with that in this update.
Yeah,
so we have a lot of other
why we
things to do.
didn't implement the base region, because we knew that it would.
Yeah.
take a while.
All right, let's smash this out. Let's destroy the enemy. Let's actually try to win.
I don't know why. You didn't say anything, I don't think.
What'd you say?
Oh. So Volatile left while we
What
were
happened?
talking.
Oh yeah, he probably had to go to work or something. He might have muted. And then not realized he muted. I'm a Terran, and I'm on the right. I'm purple.
I'm in the middle.
Monkey in the
Right
middle.
I am left.
No, Balethal left.
How do I know Balethal isn't north?
I'm not gonna lie, for a second, I was waiting for you to frog noise me.
Not enough minerals.
Did you think I was going to say 3 or something more?
No,
predictable?
just that frog noise that you've never been able to reproduce. The noise of frogs. Yeah, something like that. Eulethal. Yeah, exactly, Stratus. Exactly. I have to keep remembering. What?
Like, how many games do you still plan play?
I'm not sure. We'll see after this. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Where's my expansion?
Your expansion is there. And Veek's is there. And mine is there. Ish.
Played this map a billion times.
No, you've tested this map a billion times. Very different.
What are you even implying?
You've obviously watched AI play this map a million times. You've witnessed this map a lot.
I played it.
True. Are you ready to smash this idiot? Gloves are off, dude. We're fucking rushing these clowns.
You can't say that to me when I'm rushing an Orboth.
You're rushing what?
An Orboth.
Fuck yeah, N. I would have scouted, but instead I'm just going to scout with my attack force. I feel like that's a better way to do it.
I hate the Vespin pops.
Smoochie!
Be nice if they didn't do that.
Well, we should probably fix it on an engine level rather than worrying about trying to micromanage every map placement. Although I do agree that it would be...
No, I'm mostly talking about the fact that they like now exit at different, like they don't exit, so they like move to different places if the guys are really super unreadable. If you
Fuck
have
you, White Bird.
mineral work here, I'm coming with fucking ballers.
Better be. This guy's only got hydras so far, so... I'm gonna put a bunker down in case I get owned. That is not true Chad behavior. Get their drollets. I'll deal with everything else. Hey, you aren't getting their drollets. Oh no, air. Dude, I suck. How am I supposed to play this game with a straight face if I can't play this game?
What made you think you were going to play the game?
Champions of Iquaria. Something like that. Ahmed, no! You stole my fucking kill, idiot! How do you only have 2 bar guests? What are you doing? Oh, we should investigate that larva issue.
I fixed the larva issue.
The one where they just walk across the whole map like lunatic? Because that's what I was talking about.
When?
That happened in the first game we played on Death Pit.
Thought you said Deathbed, which would actually be a nice map name.
Deathbed? Yeah, maybe. I'm fucking throwing. Oh, there's nothing over here. Okay. This guy's got no money anyways, so... multi-building select is a comeback mechanic.
You're a comeback mechanic.
Your forces are under
What if that's my name of my mechanic shop when I'm older and I have cars? Comeback mechanics. Yeah, but didn't you see this earlier? We have MBS now. Only liftoff and add-ons are not handled yet.
And recharge shields, I guess?
No, I'm pretty sure it's fine. Game's just dumb. Big surprise.
No, we didn't do it. It's not done.
Well, no, it's just you can't actually have more than one shield restorer.
Well, I should still issue the order to all of them because one of them, the first one might not have energy, so...
True.
21.
Yep. Kian didn't even play the game yet.
I had an expansion, but it got fucked up.
Oh, you were defending. Okay, that explains it. We've basically killed the entire enemy base. I feel bad that you.
2 enemy base.
Trying to tell me they aren't my enemy? Stop fucking shooting the larva! Actually, it only has 3 health. Shoot the larva. Good boy. Alright, I'll go wipe out the rest of this clan. One base to victory.
Alright, I'm gonna see what I can do to help out now.
Fuck yeah.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Sanctum of Sorrow. I am on.
Are you sad yet?
I hope this guy annihilates us so I can use mine tyrants.
Too late. He's being killed by wave emoji. Which one of us, you may ask? Oh, that's not for me to reveal.
We have 3 wave emojis.
We sure fucking do, buddy. And I had 3 minus 3 plus 3 divided by 3 workers on gas.
Illegal.
I have a pretty big force. I have amassed a big Zerg force and exterminated every enemy I meet. Iquare! He really is the champion of Iquaria. Wow, there goes all my units. I don't think DF ever found out that his sound implementation of that is just broken. I'll go attack his top left base that I assume he has. We also have this, but as you can see,
This game ever?
the overlays freeze sometimes. It's any time the frame is incremented, but when it gets to its almost built frame, it works totally fine. It's a nice little tweak, though, that once we fix that bug with it, it'll be epic. All right. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Got our 1 W for the day.
Yeah, that's a record of 1 to 4, and we won by rushing on a map that is ancient. So
Let's play again and make it 2.
that's a bold move. I have to use the bathroom though, so BB. back.
Yeah, you can't be back. It's illegal.
Fuck yeah. Dude, what map do we play on now? I say we try Veek's map again and die again. I'll be in the middle this time.
Oh, I see. I think this is like a reveal that you have an unconscious desire for the void.
You mean that I am playing maps where we always die?
Hey, you're playing a map named Umbral Sanctum.
Ah.
What is the void but an Umbral Sanctum?
I don't know if it's much of a sanctum, honestly. I just realized that whole time my light blocker was not enabled. So I was probably lit up like a Christmas tree. Veek, are you here? No, that's a good answer. It's funny, we have 3 players, but my 3-player cooperative scenario map is not done yet. I only started it yesterday. Going back to trying to make some content. I was actually musing this morning that we should not only have a bunch of like scenario maps that are cooperative and stuff, not just any cooperative scenario maps, but I do think that we should make Nemesis again. And I also think that we should have maps that we can play cooperatively at any weird combination of players. So obviously if there's 8 of us or more, we can just 4v4 or whatever. But if there's 7 of us, then we should, or if there's 5 of us, we should have a 5v3 map or something. And if there's 7 of us, we should have an ultimate Nemesis map that is actually 7 versus 1. That should really happen. So
I agree. I would like to see a Fraud Night with 7 players versus 1 crazy AI.
Oh my god! Peanut butter?
Make sure it's not Jif. That one has a little too much chicken in it.
Oh, Jif is whatever it is. Wait, is it Jiffy? No, it's Jiffy Lube. Jif is terrible. I really don't understand. Ever since I started eating actual peanut butter that doesn't have like oils and stuff injected into it, I can't go back. I'll actually die. It's infinitely better, and it's that shit you gotta stir yourself. Plus, it's an excuse to lick the knife.
I think if you die from like anything that is terrible, you would be already dead long ago. So.
You trying to tell me that flame knives isn't high art?
Unless you genuinely enjoyed flame knives.
I won't say I enjoyed it in the moment, but there was definitely something that my soul was left with a hole in it after finishing the playthrough. A flame knife sized hole or shaped hole. I don't know if that's because flame knives literally took a chunk out of me, or if because it was just so good. I'll let you guys decide. Shall we 100% defeat the enemy this time? Because I'm starting the game.
1 sec.
No. I already started. I just assumed everybody was ready. So.
I surrender.
No, I wanted to download flame knives to tell you how much size it is.
Wow. That's pretty cute. My camera's up against the fucking map edge.
I'm again bottom, really.
Smoochy. Don't worry, you're peanut butter, so I'm building in your base now.
How do you feel playing after playing the revisions?
Well, there were definitely way more clear lanes of engagement. It would be nice if you could actually block the paths that are intended to be blocked, though, so I don't have to worry about the AI flanking me in some insane maneuver. Obviously, that'll be more common in player versus player matches.
Not sure how much there are spots to block, though.
Well, did you intend for, like, this area above the raised jungle to be pathable?
Yeah.
Because if you didn't, then it should be blocked. And if you did, then you should be blocked. Because that's fucking insane. I'm going to see if I can do a bit of a greedy opener here to try to get...
I'm going enough recorders.
Okay. I'm Terran, so I'm going to try to expand towards you, Veek, and... What are you doing for your strat, Kian? I should have confirmed with you, actually.
So I'm trying to get a fast Iroll Iris so that I can make my Quasark Bull Rush more valuable.
Yeah, okay.
Not enough
So you
So
might
it's-
take a little bit to be activated then?
So no, I'm still going to be cranking out units. I'm just going to be saving my gas to tech up.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'm
I
trying
just
to
wanted to
make
make sure you were going to be self-sufficient so that I wouldn't, like it was okay for me to expand towards Veek. But I'll have a
Yeah.
pretty mobile army anyway, so...
I've been trying to figure out how to make the most of my like additional minerals in the early game because
Yeah, you have all that from supply, right?
Worked.
Yeah. That's something that I noticed pretty early on, is that, like, that's actually what made us rebalance the whole game in the first place, is we were realizing that without supply, definitely it was, like, way more reasonable to play the game in general, but, the pacing of the game was really, like, out there. It was just thrown into chaos.
Yeah.
So.
It'll take shape the more you play and change it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Right, I'm sending in some Zerglings just to scout.
Okay, that's a good strat. I'm getting my first Gorgon.
Yeah, we should all learn to work your scout because we never do.
I do all the time. I'm just the middle player, so. What the fuck, Bale? Holy shit! Wait, it's working now, dude. Discord messages are being sent to Restream chat. That's amazing.
Not for course, because no gas. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's a weird change.
It was a while ago, or maybe it was this patch. I can't remember. I mean, it could have also been a while ago with it being this patch. So.
Yeah, both. Oh, but you get two. Right.
Not enough minerals.
Haha, goofball.
I'm dead.
Not enough
What do you mean? Oh, I have a. No, we can fight these guys. Turn around.
Avert your eyes.
Well, not with your workers, you fucking lunatic.
Let's learn some ish.
I just lost the two.
Yeah, that's. I'll. Ahmed, no! No, Ahmed! There's more than one. You fuck that one up, I'll get the other one.
Check it out, this Zerg guy over here built an Iroll Iris first.
Yeah,
They're
he's
super expensive. I wish they were. They had some gas cost because I went.
well, you wish that, but you didn't know that it was a trait of the unit, and so of course you would be at a disadvantage for not being able to act on that. Up against Cyprians is a bad idea anyway.
Because you
need
would
something-
think you would need gas because you build it from like the tech building for it costs a lot of gas.
I'm getting owned now in my natural, so I have to pull back.
Glass houses, my friend.
Yeah, my house sure is fucking glass, buddy.
Eyes on the prize. Yes, sir. Orders received. All bark, no bite.
Not enough minerals.
Eyes wide.
Your Nathracores need to go to the left, please. Thanks for helping.
Eyes wide. Glass houses, my friend. All bark, no bite. Eyes on the prize. Eyes wide.
Oh, I can't believe I lost that. You know what does feel kind of mandatory is Terran is getting a fucking med bay.
All bark, no bite. Eyes wide.
Although I guess I could just get a fucking series of Azazels or something. Keep my units alive that way. How you doing on your side, Ken? Looks like you're making some progress. You just ate a
I just
man's
took out
main. Oh, is that his
Yeah.
main? Yeah, that's fucking good, dude. You countered
they
the
were
rush.
player down.
The tech rush, I mean. That build might just be defective, to be honest, but we'll take the W. I have 8
Eyes on the prize.
Gorgons.
Like most early game builds are defective. Like
Well, no, it's
you
just
need better early game.
yeah. I
The
agree.
request system doesn't work very well when you have no income.
Glass houses, my friend. Avert your eyes.
You have to really baby the AI for it to work.
Pieces.
Yeah, but you can't baby the AI when you don't know all of the elements, right? So
I mean like timing, so they don't like have field
Yeah, but you
quest
can't
of-
do that because obviously the timings will change from map to map if they've been attacked or something. That's why rushing them is so effective and why leaving them alone is so ill-advised.
Well, they do stupid things all the time, where they like, just spacing wise, independent of if they were attacked or not, where they will like, you know, tech rush and nothing else or something. Like they will get a
No, well, those are defective build orders in an actual sense. But, yeah, it's not really what I was talking about. I'm attacking one of the red players, so... I think I've just killed him, to be honest. It's a pretty good spot for a Crucible. What's this guy named? Oh, Profane Naming Convention.
I'm moving in on blue.
Glass houses, my friend. Let's turn some heads. Avert your eyes.
Zerg here. I think because we both went air, this sort of thing probably should have been accounted for by the AI, and they should have actually. I mean, they had Hierophants, so it almost looks like they did in a way. But you want to hit this guy in the middle, Kian? He has a base here.
In pieces. Avert your eyes. Let's turn some heads. Avert your eyes. Running hot. Drop the act. Avert your eyes. Glass houses, my friend. In pieces. Glass houses, my friend.
Oh my god, he barely got it off. Dude, the fucking watchdogs on this man. Pretty smart, actually.
In pieces. Avert your eyes.
Dude, it's 2 W's now. This is another sub 10-minute game, of course. Dude, that guy popped 2 fucking moves. Avert your eyes. Your wide eyes.
Avert your eyes. In pieces. Avert your eyes. Eyes wide. Running hot.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's actually a Gorgon laser projectile that I ported, or had DF port or something, and I'm just not using it, so I should actually activate that. I found it when I was porting the asset stand to get there.
Avert your eyes. Let's turn some heads.
Hit test for the fucking captaincy is bugged. I don't know why. Normally you can't actually. Oh, I guess.
Like the Course Archer?
Yeah. I was trying to right click a Madcap, but it was to the left of it and it's just broken.
So it's oversized or something?
Yeah. Yeah, it's too much. I don't really know how to fix that though. It's like a bug with everything. I guess you still didn't add victory.
No, I added it. It's just bug. Oh.
Oh, Kian didn't catch a base.
Wow, this guy rebuilt.
Yeah. I mean, not enough, of course.
In pieces.
He even has his Iral Iris and everything.
That's a lot of hatcheries.
Dude, he was paranoid about the larva change not being done. I guess he can check his main too with those quasis. Yeah. Hey, he did all this, but he only had a Quasrock full or something? Did he even have that?
They didn't have any combat unit structures.
He had a single spore. It anused. That was pretty good. I guess we should have some sort of like global bool then. That handles like if anybody's been attacked by an air unit. Well, really, we should just have that whole scouting matrix that we implement somehow. But my bet is.
Well, that's when we move AI out of script, I think.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what could possibly be bugged about the production facility count, though. It's really weird.
Glass houses, my friend.
Unless they just have, like...
In pieces.
No, they couldn't have anything else.
Drop the act.
Drop the act. Oh yeah, you fixed the multiplayer thing. Do you remember? Do you know what was causing the lag for showing stuff? Oh, maybe it's not even fixed yet. No, it is fixed. The lag for add-ons. What was that?
I'll bark, no bite.
Any? Oh, he's peanut buttering.
Do I even have the right color?
No. Dude, what kind of peanut butter do you eat that it's fucking orange?
I don't need peanut butter. I think it's orange.
It's between orange and brown.
Yeah, basically. So, I was checking the active player array, I think, which is synchronized over the network.
Oh, I see.
I've replaced it with the client-side check, which is immediately updated.
Useful. All right, well, that's another W, dude. We're 2 for 4. I mean, 2 for 6, so we lost 4 times.
Oh, it even said victory when I went to surrender.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I didn't even check to see if it did for me. I'll have to go back on the stream. Imagine silently giving us victory, but we didn't know.
Well, maybe I'm pretty sure I checked you are allied victory, but let me double check.
When you say it said victory, do you mean that it actually interrupted your menu operation to pop up with the victory sound and everything, or do you mean it just said victory instead of surrender or exit or whatever?
So I have Force 4 as allies, which is the witness spots. But
they are computer players, but they shouldn't have.
Victory.
They shouldn't have factories.
Well, they don't have factories, so
yeah.
I don't know what would be wrong.
This is play on power sound when a Protoss structure loses power. All right, so is that it? What do we think? What are your impressions on the game state so far, Kian?
Well, I just wish we didn't have CCMU, honestly.
Yeah, no kidding.
But like all the changes and everything, it's awesome.
And selection limit?
Yeah, and the selection limit. Those are the last 2 hurdles.
Does feel that way. I mean, technically, CCMU is also like a bit of a bigger problem than even the CCMU part because it's also pathfinding lag and image limit and bullet limit. But assuming we can resolve most or all of those, yeah, this instantly becomes significantly closer to what we want. I am liking that we're getting much better, like we're getting much closer to a control scheme plus all of the game state changes to actually be able to say that this is getting into that large scale. Like it's still pretty far from managing like double-digit bases or whatever. But I think the bigger limit there would be map size than anything. If you were gonna have you could probably do that 10 base thing or something in one of those battle royale free-for-all things or whatever, where instead of bothering with like mechanics that close things off, it would just be you have this big ass map and you spawn near somebody, and like there's quadrants of the area that you have to fight over. So it'd be like a square map with 2 players in each quadrant, each corner. And they'd fight over themselves, and then they'd fight their neighbors, and eventually somebody would emerge victorious. Then you could probably get, like, after most players are dead, you could get 10 bases or whatever, but when it's just a gigantic 1v1.
I'm just imagining like a map like that, but there's like 50 squares, and there's 2 players in every square.
Yeah. Dude, Antikythera will allow for such insanity, I'm sure.
Imagine you and a buddy spend like 6 hours getting just like 10 squares built up, all to the max, armed to the teeth, and then you just sit there and see how long it takes for someone to break it.
Just insane. Like, I do want really high scale things, that's for sure. Wait, can I test this? Test! It does actually work. Amazing. I can't believe it broke to begin with. And now Mystery Meat has joined the server. Did you guys know?
Mystery Meat. And of course, they have an anime profile picture.
I didn't even see the profile picture.
I knew I know the name.
What is this? Ah, I see. You can't send that picture again. What's wrong with you?
Waves says a message, reacts with same wave.
Veek reacted. I haven't done a thing yet, but now I will react.
Quick, make it free.
No.
It's to be free.
I will
make it free. What's happening? I'm not even thinking it anymore.
Yeah, perfect. Keep it max, dude.
Make it 7.
You can make it 6 or 7. Yeah, whatever. This is autistic.
Stock market react.
Yeah. Well, there was one part where I was like, I did a check mark. Oh, here we go. We're getting clowned. This is stupid. How many clowns can you even fit?
Oh.
Roller Skates was the one to add them?
Yeah, of course. Well, what a welcoming wagon, honestly. So what are we playing now? Do we want to play Alpha Squadron down or something? See how the changes changed?
Sure. See if it's become impossible.
As if it were ever possible for mortals. Although I guess we did actually beat it a few times.
Yeah, and you should actually update it to its placeholders. That'd be epic.
Hey man,
Like, they're just fucking proxy barracks you or something.
Yeah, the Zerg will proxy barrack.
I mean,
owned.
I
the
witnessed
simulacrum map. They would probably proxy simulacra. That would be funny.
Yeah. What did you say, Kian?
I witnessed the consecration of Fulca's corpse on that map.
Dude, imagine him with multi-building select and eventually unlimited army select. Quake in fear. You'll have to host it because I don't have the latest version probably. Or maybe I do. I don't know how long it's been since you've updated it. It'll be funny if we start with supply depots because then we'll just laugh at them.
Well, the Zerg will have 3 detectors.
Yeah, that's not that big of a deal, though. Oh, maybe I do have it. Let's see. Oh, there's Alpha Squadron and Omega Squadron's a different force?
Yeah. And then there's
Oh yeah, there's this scenario map I made that we could also play.
Is it 3-player? Oh, it's the...
It is. Scorching Embers.
Yeah, okay. We can try that after this.
I don't think it's that great, but...
I don't
Let's,
think I've
let's
seen.
first play... Oh, you both posted.
Oh, I can join Kian's version. Ooh. Dude, you can't
Go
be
up.
the witness.
Go up.
Why?
Okay.
Go up.
No.
You. Go up.
No.
You have to be together. You're the autistic emojis, so go up.
Well, your name is Peanut Butter, dude. Don't talk to me about autism.
Go up.
You?
I'm not moving.
Ah,
I can
you
be
don't
the
even have it
witness.
downloaded, noob!
Oh well.
Oh, you know
Wait
what?
for you to move up.
That might be the version that has all the voice acting and shit still in it.
Oh, I'll try. I hosted my version. Maybe it'll be better.
Okay.
Lunatic.
Oh, look, I closed the slot.
Okay, I guess you're playing
No,
without me.
just join. It wasn't a ban. Whoa, you can't clown emoji me.
One
Easy.
second.
What the fuck? Ah, there you go. I think most of the people typing in chat are not even actually watching the stream, which is pretty good. Hey, there are portraits here.
I read you. Orders received. Affirmative. Orders received.
I have 8. Wait, oh, I'm down here, dude.
SCV good to go, sir.
Well, I will play the role of Folka, I think. Does anybody remember the entrances to my base area?
Yeah, there's one here.
I'm actually thankful I didn't get this, but
Good to go, sir.
Yeah, I should have given it to you. Alright, this is a choke I can hold, at least. I'll start by holding the south
I'm
choke.
rushing the top card.
I'm rushing death.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yes, you are.
I have to unlearn my habit of control wanting my starting CC so that I can actually do stuff appropriately. Oh shit! I am the most important player here, so I clearly must build 1 unit of everything in the tech tree.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I will build 1 Maverick. No more after that.
No.
Orders received.
No.
Right away, sir. Orders received. Affirmative. Right away, sir.
I wouldn't normally start with a bunker so early, but
Orders, Captain. Yes, sir.
honestly, I think I need a single racks double bunker opener here, or else I'm gonna die. But I don't even know. Like, the build orders that were selected might not even be accurate anymore. So. That's interesting. We'll have to see what they are. I guess that means I should actually scout.
SCV good to go, sir.
I'll scout the duo down here in these locations.
Look at this guy, assuming that he doesn't need to scout.
Orders, Captain. Roger that.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
We were just commenting that we should do that
I read you. Right away, sir.
more
Enough
often.
minerals.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Quasrock opener from bottom left.
Orders received.
Fucked tile. Oh, they're colonying each other. Orange is Quasrock? Question mark? I don't even see a text structure. He must have just fast expoed instead. Orboth from Orboth and Quasrock are
Forces are on
over there.
Orders received. Roger that. Orders received.
See if I can be Folk or not. You guys have any faith in me?
Might be able to pull it off.
Yeah, the game's easier now, bro.
Definitely harder.
It pretty much
Especially
is.
for the product.
Well, it unironically is harder because the AI is better. So.
I have Ahmed.
I actually built an Ahmed myself.
Oh no 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 pulling.
What do you mean, no pulling?
I pulled it wrong.
Oh, that does take some pressure off the top flank.
Yeah, I killed him.
Well, you think so, but there are reinforcements coming. Oh, you have the wrong tier of crevices here that probably breaks the res area. But when you made this map, you had no way of knowing that because they were the same hue before we had everything.
No, you could just click the thing in this here, bro. For
What?
the hide display.
Yeah, you could, but at a glance, you're probably not thinking about that.
I like your strategy.
I always double check hide because it's a very common map making bug.
Yep.
Deserve this my attention.
Agreed.
Insufficient breastfeeding
That's what he said. The guy. in the
Dave!
transcription.
His name is Dave. I found Amon's lost dogs.
He's not a real person, so he doesn't. So he could be supported too.
What?
You know, it's sensitive.
Oh my god. I need like so many more Cyprians. Alright.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, my expo's pretty far away. You guys still haven't pushed these dudes? Oh, they're rebuilding. I'm trying to contest an expo that this guy set up. It's probably his third, judging by how far away.
Yeah, he's got a second here, and this is a third. Coming down with some reinforcements.
My north flank is getting owned. Yeah, I'm getting owned in general.
Can you really help here? I lost everything trying to teach this guy.
I lost my whole army down there, as Kian found out. It ended so quickly. It was gone in a flash.
Orange guy also killed me.
I had this fantasy that you were holding off the attack in your base, and then I looked up and it wasn't there anymore.
I held it off alright by not having a base anymore. I mean, I have an expansion, but it's also being hydrated, so...
Pretty sure that's GG.
Base is under attack.
Welcome up! You're a fresh recruit.
Your forces are
I will kill this fucking dog! Take that, Amon's lost dogs. Alright guys, I saved enough money for a single mason, so I can return if you guys hold off. And also give me a base. Oh. Well, that was an unceremonious defeat.
Safe
Well-
to say that Alpha Squadron is
Average Eric Enjoyer, by the way.
not going to make it.
Boron enthusiasts. I'll at least wait to watch your demise. Yeah, there's Boron enthusiasts, average Zerg enjoyer. Who else? Amon's Lost
What's the
Dogs.
name of the orange guy?
Is there
Boron
a
enthusiast.
cosplayer?
Wait, what'd you say?
An Overmind cosplayer?
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, where's the other guy though? We only have 3. Boron, average, Amon. Where's oh, the guy that you guys killed? I was defeated. The friendship buffet. That's the last. Yeah, I get to see the whole map now. It looks like they oh, they still overbuild eye rolls. Don't know what's going on there. But yeah, they took over the whole map in the bottom. This color is very bright, dude. What color is that? Glacial? Electric blue. Dude, where's Mesk when we need him? He's got his landlord is 2 hours late. Escape if you can. How do you like the Izira core, by the way, Kian? I don't know how fitting it is aesthetically, but I do like the noise it makes when it attacks.
I did always wonder why Zerg didn't have more like fungus-looking creatures, you know?
Dude, their burrow animation's epic too. They jump into a hole and then jump out. They should probably have a different animation for going in, but...
Isaac or DPS as well.
You should have that animation of him jumping into the spore sphincter.
Yeah, there you go. Veek, you're not taking into account that it bounces and they attack twice. They technically have they have targets 2 and bounce 1, so it's a pretty wacky unit. All right, GG. We are now 2 for 8, so that did not work out very well.
What'll it be now?
So
now we can play the.
I felt like Azure cores are too squishy for their price and roll, but
no, they're really effective. They are a definitive like tier 2 unit basically.
I'm not saying they aren't effective. I'm saying they're pretty squishy for what they are supposed to be. At least that was my feeling when I used them.
And wholeheartedly disagree, and I also think that now that Zaristoleths aren't fucked, they with the whole energy thing, that they may have a really nice synergy there.
I can't believe that person didn't immediately leave the server after getting clowned.
It's just the hazing ritual you have to suffer through. That's not even true. We don't even fully clown everybody that joins. It just happened to be clowning in the right time. Mesk is not making it today, but that's just an excuse to play this game every day so that we do stuff. I've hosted a map. I don't know if you guys are coming.
Oh, I didn't realize. Scorching my embers.
I can't believe that.
Ooh.
Middle is definitely the worst spot, by the way.
Well, he'll have to leave to fucking take it, so. Guess you're playing frontliner then.
That's the case.
The third slot is isolated though, so.
Kind of 6 in one, half a dozen in the other. Depends on what you want. What's my spot? Is there anything I should know?
It's great, honestly.
Oh, okay. I will play my worst race because whatever I random, I'm bad at. I've gotten a lot of Terran recently, I've noticed. But... true. I'm guessing
I
that
know.
my version of the map, Kian downloaded my version of the map. I'm guessing your version is somehow different. You didn't send me this map recently, so you should try deleting it from your downloads, I guess.
No, I'll give you the newest version because you probably don't have it.
Okay, I'll rehost. Yeah, thanks, Balethal. Good luck getting to work. I mean, I guess you're probably already done getting to work.
I don't have it in downloads.
Well, something must have broke. It's so
I
weird
think-
that desyncs in this. It feels like it's a new bug, honestly. That's really weird. Like, not new for us, just new as in, like, it's introduced by the mod or something. I don't know when exactly it would have come up, but... I'm restarting the game. So yeah, Kian, delete the Scorching Embers from your download list, and we'll be sure to not be destroyed this time.
First, I gotta restart the game every time I play, and now I gotta delete the map every time I download it.
Yeah, it's always from one thing to the next, dude. I mean, at least you don't have to restart your game every time now.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
It is pretty frustrating that stupid shit like this occurs, where like the game is too fragile to figure it out. That's a good name. I like that one. It's funny that Vika is also telling people to use the placeholder system, but it hasn't actually used the placeholder system in anything besides a test. Noob alert, in my opinion.
Well, the reason is I was making a night player melee map.
No, you made this map while the placeholder system was still in existence.
let me
Yeah,
finish.
nice job.
I abandoned this map because I didn't like the layout. I would have to remake it, and I didn't
What
really
could
have a
possibly be
point.
breaking us now? That doesn't even make sense. If it was the map before.
I'll try restarting, making sure I'm on the right build, but I don't think I restarted many games, so... No,
It's just
but-
weird that we have like these bizarre, inexplicable things. I mean, at the very least, they happen at the very beginning of the game, so you don't lose progress on the map, but or on the run. But it's still weird that it happens at all. You scrolling through your mile-long list of epic names?
Yeah, I was gonna pick a different one, but I decided not to.
All right. Let's hope we actually work. If it doesn't work, I'll just make a different map.
Oh,
Yeah,
wasn't me
it
this
was
time.
me this time. It's just the map being broken somehow.
I guess we could try me hosting, but we can also make another map.
The host wouldn't make a difference, I don't think. We'll try the
We don't know,
Protoss
though. We
thing.
don't know the issue.
What?
We don't know the issue. We only hypothesize what it is. So could as well be the host.
I remember
Is this
this.
simulacrum map?
No, this is
third.
the Protoss version of Alpha Squadron now. Basically. What I would really like is for players in general to be more randomized or whatever. Like being able to say, oh, we've got our like a different run for the AI each time. What do you have any particular plans after we're done here, Veek? Are you taking a break or done for the night, or are you
Yeah,
interested in
probably.
doing some fixes?
Probably taking a break, but we noted down some good things to do.
Yeah, there's also the timer thing,
Remember correctly.
obviously. I just haven't bothered writing it because I'm a silly
What
head.
thing?
The timer.
Oh. Oh, I hate this spot. Oh, actually, no. Never mind. This is a good spot.
You're pretty isolated.
The isolated I think Ian is isolated.
No, I can just path to him from here.
That's me.
Oh.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah, I just assumed Kvik was the wave for some reason. All the naming silliness broke my brain, I guess. I'm fast expo, so... Hope I don't die! Did you know that one time Necron tried to tell me that flame knives made sense?
Thought it did. Totally did.
Yeah, he was talking
Never
about some of
seen
the
it.
dialogue, and I can sort of see what he's saying. It's just like so absolutely insane that why would you ever want to fucking think about that?
I mean, would you consider the opinion of a guy with a flaming knife reasonable?
Yeah, true. Necron is an insane person. Well said, Bill. I can see why you might say something like that. So what if I only build photon cannons? Will that work?
No.
I think it might. It's my opener is 2 photon cannons. It's interesting how like replaying old maps is like, I don't know, there's something about using new mechanics and stuff. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's.
You have not enough minerals.
I don't know how much I thought about it at the time, but I like to think that was part of the motivation behind making some of these was to play them again when the mod was complete, you know?
Yeah, seeing how far it all came, right?
I'm glad I went gas because I thought simulacrums would cause gas, but they don't.
Haven't been keeping up with the patch notes, bro.
It's just impossible to remember all the changes you did, especially that you tweaked them without even, like...
They're in the patch notes, and I usually tell you when I make a change.
Yeah, but once I read a patch note, then what, am I supposed to scan it if there's something new, like...
No, you just read DMs, just like patch notes.
You'd never told me they
Read-
caused something new.
What? I told you when I changed Goliaths, although that wasn't in DMs, it was just me telling you. I told you when I changed...
that one I
what's
actually
it?
read, I'm pretty sure.
No, the Goliath one is the bonus armor. I said that out loud.
Oh, yeah.
You just have a bad memory. This is your main
No, that
problem.
was today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you obviously couldn't have read something I told you verbally.
Yeah,
Unless
but
you
I
wrote
read
it down.
the original change that I wasn't so happy about.
Baby. Gonna send some units to try to stop them from fucking eating your base over there.
Oh yeah, I might be fucked.
You might be fucked. Anybody got any helpers on the way? Maybe some helper Q7s?
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
Well, it wasn't that bad.
You good?
I lost some workers, but I should be able to recover.
Imagine if you got the simulacros. Claudette's is already done.
Pretty fucking aggro, honestly. I like it. Oh, suddenly I have $1 million money.
Are you telling me you can spend money?
Is that what it sounded like I was telling you? I got a you can't build. Oh, crash.
Oh,
I got a you can't build their message, and I was pretty sure that it was CCMU, and I was very surprised. This is the remove harvesters crash. EAX was what? No.
You guys lost the geyser or something?
Nope. We may have killed a worker.
What happened?
Did you lose your resource, your aquifer?
Refinery. Aquifer.
I'm not sure.
Where's your base even under attack? It looks like, but right now it looks like you have one enemy unit in your base on my minimap, so I don't think it was that.
Well, I was under attack, but I think the combat was happening at my choke. Not
Yeah,
in
the
my
south
base.
of your to the south of your main's resources. So it wouldn't have been that. We were killing a Zerg base, but is the base below yours that yellow Zerg was taking? Is that? Let's see. Check it in the map. I don't know where the excisant would have been placed. It's farther away than that, it looks like. No, they still, if they have it, they still... Yeah, they haven't even done it. I can't tell if they've done it based on the minimap, but it doesn't look like it was destroyed. My units were busy attacking hatchery at the time. So. But I can't check like the thing though. So it is from the game hooks remove harvesters. But it doesn't make any sense that the unit would be null. Does remove harvesters normally have the return value used, Veek? Because it returns a unit.
I don't know.
Well, it's easy.
It's in tick unit. Can you check the tick unit thing? What does it do?
Yeah, it's the remove harvesters switch case. It's at line 470. Well, it's actually at the break, 472, but line 470 is when the helper is called. I'm gonna fire up the debugger, or the disassembler rather. No, the return case is never used, so why would EAX being null be a crash?
You're again misreading the exception. The exception is in Brood War. Like the address even tells you that. Visual Studio is just highlighting the wrong line. It already considers the previous one being done for some reason. It's really dumb with this.
So the call is what's a problem?
In the call, yes.
Oh,
and
inside.
the call calls the original function, which has a null exception. If you put the address of the crash in IDA, you will get the exact line where it's crashing, which is like 4, 6.
Yeah, it's the accessing V2's res area or next worker, but we don't actually know what it's doing. Why don't we have this hooked? It's given us so many problems.
I don't know.
That would have helped us resolve this issue when it comes up. So,
really.
Well, we would at least be able to.
Probably fucked, I guess. I wonder if the freeze, like I have this bandage fix for the freeze, but I wonder if it still happens. If it does, that's probably because of this issue too.
Well, there's the freeze that Vik or Kian experienced on your map. Where, if you're talking about that, I don't know which freeze you're talking about.
There was a freeze when you would like repeatedly order units to mine and not mine. It would freeze the game because of some dumb linked list loop thing.
Well, I'll hook the function that keeps crashing, and we can... I mean, it's not really reasonable to bandage fix this, but... maybe we'll be able to get some more inkling as to what's causing it. But the fact that it's our game hooks one is suspicious to me. You're saying it's likely an issue that's happening elsewhere, and this is just proccing it? But it's always been the game hooks one.
Symptom.
What?
It's a symptom.
Yeah, but it's always been it's never been the unit destructor, so that's what's suspicious to me. It's always the game hooks version.
Is it always?
Yeah, I've never gotten it from a unit destructor call stack, or like I've always seen the tick unit as the case. It could just be bad luck or something, but. What exactly is the case here? We're removing harvesters when when the geyser isn't completed, but the it's
When it's being built.
geyser would freeze when upgrading. Yeah, okay, sure. So this theoretically should only be happening when.
Well, like I said, it's probably the link list being fucked because that just means it.
Yeah, I just don't understand why it wouldn't
Uh,
also break when it's called through.
So, did you close the compiler or
Yeah.
Visual Studio? You did.
Yeah, I had to open up actual Visual Studio so I could look at this and start hooking.
Oh, you're hooking right now. Okay.
Well, it's a tiny function. It shouldn't really be that difficult. Where do you want me to put this? Harvest or what?
Oh, sure.
All right. Well, we'll close out the stream there, but I'll hang around in the Discord server and keep talking. So.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah. GG's, boys.